Honk.
Meow! What's going on, Raiders? Welcome, everybody, from Alphabet Streams. I'm really glad. I was hoping that this was not going to interfere with anything, and I'm glad that it didn't. I had a feeling it might be starting just at the time when you were going to be getting done. So I'm glad that worked out. I'm sorry I was not able to check out the stream myself. I was on child care duty with my son. And then we were going to do this bonus stream, so I was setting up for that at 10 p.m. Eastern. But thank you so much for the raid. What a wonderful way to start a bonus impromptu, hey, I think I'm going to stream on a Wednesday night for a change stream. And welcome, Arvanauts, everybody, to a Wednesday night. Thank you so much, Alphabet Streams. I really want to hear how the Catspiracy or Catspiracy or however it's pronounced, and I want to watch the VOD later because it sounds like it was a lot of fun. I'm super excited to see how it all went and hear how things went with Rising Tides playing a Cat Master, which I guess is what I assume happened. But it's good to see everybody. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. We were Chaos Kittens. Are there any other kind? There are no order kittens that I'm aware of. But thank you, everybody, for being here. It's good to see you all, and welcome to a special stream tonight. And also, thank you to the Rising Tides, who sent out a Kickstarter update and sent out all of the text now for Greyshade. It's all been in edits anyway over the last 6 to 8 weeks, but now we've added a second adventure to the book, which itself is now out to edits. So we're all done in terms of material that's being put into this core book. It is being worked on as we speak, and we should be on track for a Gen Con release for that. So that's going to be awesome. So I hope Rising Tides got some sleep, and I hope all of you enjoyed streaming some cats and hanging out as cats. I'm very excited to watch that VOD a little bit later on. But as for me, I am here doing a little bit of a bonus stream, everybody, because things just kind of worked out. Originally, I have a commitment usually on Wednesday nights, so I don't usually stream on Wednesdays. But number one, it's summer break for me. Number two, ArvCon has just concluded. Number three, the usual Wednesday commitment didn't happen. Number four, Community D&D had to cancel. So I put all that stuff today. And yes, the latest update has indeed gone live. It has indeed gone live. So it is up there now as of this morning, late morning, right around noonish, I would say. Anyway, so all of those things kind of clicked together, and I was like, why don't I do this and play some Gloomhaven with my good friend Zac Clay? So I'm going to be doing that today in just a moment. But before I do that, if you have not already done so, please follow the channel. Please check out our YouTube with !ArvTube. And please follow me over there. That is always appreciated. We have up to 1,104 subscribers now over there. So every new subscriber is a new record, so please consider doing that. It's free for you to do that, but really helps us out. !Arvcord, Ermagerd, Redlear, woo! Oh, I knew there was something I had to fix, and it was this. I had to put that back up there. There we go. Thank you, Redlear. What's up, man? Good to see you, dude. I cast Magic Missile. Well, today is Gloomhaven, so you have to cast a gloomy missile. That's how that works. Thanks so much, Redlear. I appreciate that, man. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Hope all is well with the offspring and with the family. It's good to see you, man. So anyway, YouTube, !ArvTube, please subscribe there. Discord, !Arvcord, Twitter, !ArvTweets. I am telling people about Twitter, but I'm really sending people to Blue Sky. I am up to 891 or 92 followers on Blue Sky. When I get to 1,000 followers, I will officially close down the Twitter account. I will lock it, I should say. I'm not going to close it because I don't want anyone else using my name, but I am going to lock it. And at that point, I am going to only use Blue Sky as my mini blogging account or microblogging, and boy am I looking forward to that because I don't want to have to do things on two separate microblogging platforms anyway. So I'm excited to just do stuff on Blue Sky. So anyway, very pumped up. Hey, Nonstop, very pumped up about making that switch. So !Arv Sky, website for this, arvanellarun.com. And also don't forget to check out our Gen GMs show that Zac Clay and I do. We'll be recording a new long form video for that next week. And then there's still some short videos over there as well. So definitely check that out. On the financial front, Arv Treon is the Patreon, trying to get that up to triple digits. Supporting the channel by subscribing, as Redlear was kind enough to just do, is a good way to help as well. You get those custom sub badges and emotes used here, there, and everywhere across Twitch, plus inspirations for our players. And of course, if you haven't already done so, please consider checking out our merchandise area, !Arv Shop. Cool swag for you and support for the channel. Publishing wise, Icarus, my graphic novel from Athos Arts. !Library, my Tales and Tomes in the Forbidden Library. That's my 5e adventure and sourcebook from Alligator Alley Entertainment, and exclamation point Greyshade. That is my Greyshade IP, Greyshade Renegade Heretic, the Grey Assassin trilogy brought to you by Athos Arts, and the audiobook of Greyshade from our very own Trent Sparks, available there as well. Super excited because the Greyshade TTRPG, as I was just making reference to, coming out from Alligator Alley, is going to be coming out in August of this year at Gen Con. Super pumped up for this. I cannot tell you how awesome it is to see what the amazing work that Brandon did on this. It's an honor to get a chance to have a game that he played, and in fact, we're going to be playing that game, as has now been announced, on the Friday of Gen Con at the Writers' Symposium, featuring a lot of awesome authors and yours truly playing along with Brandon O'Brien as your GM. So super excited about all of that. Again, exclamation point Greyshade there. And as always, exclamation point BLM, Black Lives Matter. Important to affirm and assert the significance and importance of Black lives. Exclamation point Help Now, the World Health Organization page on suicide prevention. Important to reach out to others when you need help and reach out to others when they need help as well. And exclamation point Ukraine, UKRAINE, to help the people of Ukraine as they fight back against an illegal and illegitimate war with bravery and courage. And send the message we will do so for others in that situation in the future. And I'm now going to unmute myself, and then I'm going to, I don't have to say, sorry if I interrupted you, because Zach's just over there on his phone. And then I'm going to go here, and I'm going to reveal, hey, look at that. That person down in the bottom left corner over there, right here, there, on the other side of Gloomhaven, that's my good friend Zac Clay, who is here with us. And yeah, so what's up, Zach? I figured it was a good time for us to hang out and get gloomy, so that was my feeling.
I haven't been gloomy in a bit, so
I know, right? So
looking forward to it.
How you doing? How's life on your end? And how are you feeling about getting gloomy again?
I'm doing well. Lots of stuff going on, very busy, but life is good, I think, all things considered. And soon there will be many an interruption, for I do have dogs that are eagerly awaiting the moment other people come home, and when they do, they will make it known.
Barkity bark!
But luckily, I'll be able to just mute myself as we continue playing for a little bit. But
lovely.
Regardless of this, I also was going to say we could try, I think for your first time, this stream together thing.
Oh yeah,
on Twitch.
Shared stream. I have not done that before.
I have that open and can initiate it. When I do so, it will Twitch actually. We don't have to do this because we're already in Zoom, but it includes support for audio, video, all of that to chat through. But we can just mute that and then turn on shared chat. So I'm gonna invite you. Oh, I have to be live too. Hold on. I just realized in all of this, I'm like, oh, wait, I'm not live yet. But there we are. Now I am. Hello, my stream. So then I'll go to...
I'm looking at my page and waiting for the invitation. Fusion Ha.
Okay. Did it select you? Oh, it did. Okay. All right. It says I have sent an invitation.
I see it. Wants to collaborate. Click to accept. Joining Zac Clay. Twitch may record video and sound while you're backstage. Okay, I'm not going to listen to that. Cool. I don't think I need to use my microphone, though, right? Because
that's right. Yeah, you can just mute and disable all that stuff. And then I'll start the shared chat.
Deny. Okay, shared chat is on.
And it says shared chat started. Great. That means our chats are now shared. But it will, a little icon of our own profile image will appear next to each person depending on which chat they're in. Almost like a badge. And then I just minimize this, and there we go.
All right, cool.
And
it popped up on...
Thank you very much.
And it popped up on Chatty, too. I wasn't sure if it was going to do that, but Chatty picked that up in both places. Very cool. All right, chat. Mm-hmm. So now chat is multiple chats. It's chat doubled. Double chat. Chat.
Yes.
Chatception, really. So yeah, cool idea. No, that's good. I this is a good way to practice it because I've never tried out a shared one. So shared chat. Let's do this thing. Yeah, I've seen it done with some other streamers, but I have not had the opportunity to do so myself. So I am excited to give this a go. So so for those who have not watched Gloomhaven, it is a fun game. It is definitely a it is not for the faint of heart. It's definitely a brain burn style game. I did play a little bit with a couple of other characters on my own, just to get a sense of things. But Zach and I have been playing, and we got past the first extraordinarily complicated level. And that supposedly is going to make things, literally just getting past that will make things easier, because we can start enhancing our characters and staying ahead of the scaling, such as it is, because of that. So we're going to see if that's true. I guess we're going to find out if that is the case.
Okay. I think I'm good. So
okay.
Once you start the campaign, I think you have to invite me.
I believe that's right. I'm just waiting for it to begin.
I need an invite code, actually. So once you get the code, can you maybe just put it in Zoom chat?
I shall do so. And just in case, that's it. Okay. Want to make sure that no offense, everybody. I just want to make sure that there was no. Okay. Do I do campaign? I think so, right? And then I continue.
I think so. Yeah.
Or I load. Okay. And it is Gen GMs. Yes. Okay. Load.
Hello, Dino. How you doing?
Let me load that. Hey, what's up? So now I see Dino over on your stream, but it's coming up on mine. Okay. So it's is it Kellis and Schmiggles? Is that our two?
I think so.
Okay. Let me see. How do I invite? So if I do escape, and then I do multiplayer, and then I do host session. Okay. And then I copy. Oh wait, that's I can't copy on a separate computer. Just bear with me just a moment, and I'll put this in Zoom chat. Okay, so it's admin, and the password is password.
All right, got it.
That's still I don't know. Have you ever played Shadowrun Returns, which was the first of the new reboot Shadowruns? This one thing I'm going to spoil because it's the funniest thing to me. There's this one section where you're trying to Shadowrun's got all this like cyberpunk hacking type of stuff. And there's this one point where you're trying to get into this door. I'm like, God damn, I don't know this. And I literally put in admin and the password 12345.
Yeah.
That was the password. I was like,
that's
hilarious.
I also just cringed very hard because I copied Zoom chat for the password and then it wasn't pasting. And I was like, why is this not pasting? The reason why is because I'm using GeForce Now and I'm also using two separate computers. I can't copy my clipboard to a computer that's not mine.
I'm going to move over and switch back before I reveal other things. Okay. New players are currently joining the game. That's what I like to hear. So, waiting for all players to have marks assigned. I'll do that in a minute. So, in answer to your question, Dinox, this game... wait a second. Oh, that's why I put the wrong thing on. So this game, and I may have to switch around Zach's window position. I'll check that in a second. This game is based originally on a board game called Gloomhaven, and it is... let me assign that to... Wait, where do I assign this to you again?
I think you click the silhouette, the person's silhouette next to it.
That's what I thought, but
multiplayer under escape maybe.
I know, I see what it is. It was close. There you go. Now you have it.
Great.
So Gloomhaven is a board game originally. It is a fantasy story-based board game which puts a heavy emphasis on tactical combat, and it uses a essentially kind of a deck building system that you can modify and improve upon to navigate through a variety of sort of these instances, these dungeons. And the thing about it is that it's a very limited resource pool. So as you're going through basically every so many turns, to avoid being dropped and killed with health, you have to heal yourself in a variety of ways or not take damage at all, and one of the ways you do that is by burning cards. The problem is when you burn cards, those cards are usually not usable to you again for the rest of the adventure, and if you run out of cards, you also fall. So balancing out, it's almost like a puzzle where you have to balance out how many cards you use for what things. Zac and I in this campaign have done 3 completed quests. We went to the Black Barrow and completed that. We went to the Wishing Well, actually, we killed the bandit commander. Then we went to the Well of the Unfortunate. We found it and completed that quest, which was a side quest. So now we are back here ready to go with our next set of adventures, I guess. And I'm going to click on Gloomhaven because I don't actually remember what we were doing. I've gotten a minor healing potion, which is great. I don't know where I got that. We have 10 gold. I think we bought stuff before we ended last time, didn't we? I want to say.
Maybe, yeah.
Because I have 10, you've got 19 gold. We used up our perks, and I have equipped my cards the way that I wanted them to be. And I don't remember where our inventory is, but I feel like we did that. Oh, there's the inventory. I have an iron helmet and leather armor, and winged shoes. And I don't think I had the leather armor. I had one of the things I didn't have before. So what about you, Zac? What do you have on yours?
I have an iron helmet.
Okay. And a healing potion. You have 19 gold. Do you want to go grab, see if you can buy something else at the merchant, or are you good?
Let me see. There we go.
Oh, and let me change around where everything is, chat.
Okay. Every time I mouse over something, it's just this.
Yeah. Actually,
no, I think I'm gonna save my gold because a lot of these things are 20 gold anyway, so I might as well wait till I get one more.
Okay. Cool. All right. Good. That is good to go. All right. Well, then in that case, let's see. Where are we going next? We completed the Barrow Lair, we completed the Black Barrow, and we completed the Well of the Unfortunate. There must have been something we were given, though. Like quests or something.
Well, if you look at the world map.
Yeah, but I don't see...
Yeah, we have 2. You zoom out a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. That's right.
The dam
zoom
to
out.
the north.
That's
and
right.
The encampment to the west.
So we have to investigate the bend in the Still River. Or, as you say, we could also go to the Inox encampment. We have to kill the number of enemies equal to 5 times the number of mercenaries. All right. And that's a core quest. Make an example of the Inox who crossed Jexera. And Jexera was the one who gave us our first quest, I think. So, do you want to do... Both of them are core quests, actually. One of them is 5 sets of enemies, but we don't know if that's just the types. It doesn't tell us the number. Whereas we know we're going to face 10 enemies with this Inox encampment. So I'm good with whatever.
Let's try the encampment.
All right.
I'm scare-sighted right now.
We can do this. We got this going.
Yeah, this game is intense.
Yep.
How close we end up getting. I think I'm gonna probably level up from this as well because I'm actually not level 2 yet because
right. Yep.
I didn't get the same amount of experience.
You should be able to.
Yeah.
I have faith.
Right.
Chat has faith in you.
I will accept the quest. Thank you, chat.
And we're gonna have an encounter on the way, I believe. So. Yep. Because there's always an encounter. All right. You want to read this first one?
Yep, I was still loading in there. Okay. Traveling off the beaten path, you're surprised to see a large group of figures on the horizon. You take out your weapons and move cautiously forward. As you get closer, it becomes clear that the figures are not alive, but sculptures of some kind, made haphazardly out of branches, garbage, and scrap metal. There are 50 or so in the middle of a field, with no other signs of life as far as you can see. You see a necklace that may be valuable on one of them, and go to grab it. Don't touch her! You wheel around to see an old man in rags emerge from a hole in the ground, and charge at you with a broken broom handle. These women are all mine!
we strike him down with ultimate force. No, I mean, I assume we're calming him down, right?
Yeah,
Like,
that's my vote. I think you have to select it.
oh.
You grab the broom handle and wrestle the old man to the ground, attempting to restrain his flailing limbs. You try to explain that this is all a misunderstanding, but he just keeps warning you not to defecate on his wives. The man is surprisingly agile, and the stench of his rags also makes keeping him pinned difficult. He slips free and scrambles around for his broom handle, muttering about the star's gift. You run away with haste, but his odor is much harder to escape. Great.
We've been cursed with his stench?
Cursed by a stinky old man.
Great. That's great.
In a field of mannequins.
Lovely.
Great.
Good start. You are now stinky. Yeah, apparently.
So this merchant wants to make an example of some caravan raiders. Yeah, seems reasonable enough. For the right amount of money, almost anything can be made reasonable.
Okay.
You enter the Dagger Forest and begin to track down the encampment using Jixera's crude map. It is well hidden, but following the signs outlined on the parchment, you find a dense cluster of huts in a small clearing of the forest. All that's left is to head in and make that requested example.
I mean, just a, Molotov cocktail in the middle of that would be,
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's see.
Welcome, nerdy. Yes, we've been cursed to be stinky.
To get my objective, I just have to reveal a room tile by opening a door on my turn, which would be easy, or loot no gold piles or chest tiles during the scenario. But I don't love that one because, it gives us less flexibility if it's we'd rather have one of us get it at least. So I think I'd rather take Explorer. What do you have as options?
I have one that says gain 13 or more experience during the scenario, which is just so passive I wouldn't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Or use no items during the scenario. But if I use no items, then I get 2 perk points.
Ooh, yeah.
So I honestly might gamble to see if I can get away with using no items.
Okay. Because those perk points are helpful. Yeah, the art is very cool. And Tilted, finding people willing to play this together is quite the task. I hope you're both enjoying it. Yeah, man, I would invite you to play this with us, except you've already, you're a Gloomhaven expert, But when if they do the Frosthaven one that they're talking about, that could be something, Tilted, like a 3-person, scenario might be cool. Okay, I'm going to pick Explorer. I'm going to enter the dungeon. All right. No, sounds good. Sleep well. Thank you again for the raid alphabet streams. I'm looking forward to checking out that cat video, if you will. All righty. The spawner will deactivate once the door next to it is open.
Once the door next to it is opened.
So we've got 5 guys that we have to kill here and another 5 elsewhere.
Burgers and fries.
So, yeah. All right.
Okay. Spawner will... What is the spawner? Spawner will deactivate once the door next to it is open. But I'm not seeing a spawner.
Yeah, okay. I don't know either.
Maybe it's on the other side of one of the doors.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So maybe... Well, okay. We'll find out. Alright. I forget what I'm supposed to do right now. It's showing me all my abilities.
Yes. Okay, so I remember we have to do this thing, right, where we have to figure...
We load 2 cards.
Right, and initiative becomes important here in terms of who wants to do what.
Right.
So...
okay.
Yes.
Okay, I remember how to do that. All right. Okay, so... These guys are a bunch of melee people. You got an archer in the back, and then a shaman. An elite shaman.
So I could attack with throwing knives, and then I could pull someone to us. Range is 3, so I could pull the guy who's in the lead. So I could hit them and damage the 3 of them, then pull that dude to us, and then maybe you could take out that dude on your turn.
Sure.
Theoretically.
I'm inclined to do one of my abilities that forces an enemy to attack another enemy.
Okay.
Or I could just right here at the start, I could just summon the rat.
Summon the rat.
Summon the rat.
You could summon the rat. I feel like it's never a bad time to summon the rat.
Yeah. Okay, so that means I'm going to use the bottom of something else. And I think I have to summon the rat right next to me.
You know what your
That's
initiative
fine.
card number is going to be? Because my lowest is going to be 10, which is probably
Okay.
going to be enough to go first, I think.
Sure. Depends on what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
If you... Oh, yeah. Well, I can either... What I'm looking at is I can both summon the rat and... summon the rat.
Summon the rat.
I can both summon the rat and force one of them to attack another one of them. But if I did that, I would be going at 48, which is pretty late. Alternatively, I could go at 8, and I could attack one of them, but in a range of 2.
I mean, if I'm going to pull
if you
them...
pulled him, then that would work, and I could stun and attack one of them and then summon the rat.
But only if I go first.
Only if you go first, and I'm going at 8 if I do that.
Yeah, and that's my low, and mine is 12. So that wouldn't be...
Yeah.
That wouldn't be
Alternatively, enough. I mean, if I swapped my cards around, still did the attack and the rat, then I'd go at 82.
Yeah, they're going to go before that, probably.
So that might not be the worst thing, but
I mean, another option, I guess, would be to... I'm trying to think if we want to pull them, because another thing I could do is I could pull them, and then they would be adjacent to you, and I could get a wound on this on the dude that I pulled. That would only be dealing with one of them. In that scenario, I would have an 11 and a 33, 11 and a 12. So, or I could swift bow. I mean, I have a lot of options, basically. So it depends on whether you want them close to us or not, I guess.
I think I'm...
I actually, another thing I could do, I'm sorry to interrupt. I was going to say, I could also backstab. And what that would allow me to do, except that burns the card, though. So I'd rather not do that early. So
I'm inclined to do 82, which puts me at a bit of a disadvantage, but I would be able to, when I eventually did get to my turn at 82, I would be able to attack one of them within a range of 2. So that's actually good that I'm waiting that long, because either you've pulled them by then or they've just walked up to us. And the one that I attack, I will stun, and then I will summon the rat as well.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'm going to throwing knives and smoke bomb. So I have 10 going, and we'll see if 10 beats them out. Well, as we might have expected. Okay. All right. Let's make it a good one, Strap.
Gosh.
Okay. So, all right. So I'm going to attack 2 of these guys. This one and this one. Confirmed. Damn it.
These dang modifier cards.
Tremendous. Oh, great. Great. Super great first turn. Spectacular. Well, now I don't know that I want to pull them. I mean, now what the... I mean... Ugh. Yeah, that was bad. I don't know now what to do. I could also move away.
Yeah. For what it's worth, it sets me up well if you do pull one of them, because I have a sneaking suspicion that these guys might just stay stationary and do the shields up thing that we've seen other melee units do.
Mm-hmm.
And I can only do my attack if they're within 2 squares of me.
Zap. She's not happy.
All right.
All right, here we go. Inox archers. Okay.
Okay, good.
I'll take that.
Okay.
Could have been worse. Okay, that's not great. I will continue to take it, though.
Oh, what's the shaman gonna do?
Oh.
Okay. I'm happy with this.
Here we are.
All right. So okay, I was confused for a second. I can do the bottom of one and the top of the other, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So you're gonna summon your rat and attack.
Yeah. I'm gonna attack first, I guess.
Perverse
I'm gonna
edge.
do. I'm gonna do the one that's next to you, I suppose.
That's a good idea, I think. Hey, nice.
Great, fan. It is stunned. Then I will summon. #summon the rat.
Although, does that stun last into next turn? Or round?
All I know is that its next turn is skipped whenever that happens.
Okay. Great.
Wonderful. I'm gonna put the rat over here.
Yeah.
And then end my turn.
The rat has arrived. Okay. Okay, so okay, so I have a flanking strike which could cause me to do some serious damage to this dude. And also open wound, which is another one that would do a lot of damage. Yeah, that's what I probably should do.
Ooh. Yeah,
And-
I would love to. I'm gonna try to go early as well. I have a card that will let me heal myself.
Okay.
By 2, and then I'm gonna figure out what to do for damage. Ooh, I can give myself an augment.
Hey,
That
what's up,
would-
Rippin?
Hi.
What's going on, Rippin? Tonight we are playing Gloomhaven. This is a bonus stream. Playing Gloomhaven with my good friend Zac Clay. I am playing a scoundrel. Zac is playing a mind thief, and he has his own cool plague rat.
Yeah.
And we are trying to get through this section. I normally don't stream on Wednesdays, but it's a bonus stream time, so we're going to play this for a couple hours and get some good gameplay in. But it's good to see you, man. I hope all's well. Okay, so sorry, you were saying you can augment stuff.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do an augment that gains me. Well, yeah, that gains me 1 shield whenever I melee.
Okay.
Let's try that.
Oh, nice. Hey, Rippin says, Zac, nice to meet you. I'm also Zac.
Oh, cool.
Very nice.
Nice
Rippin
to
is a
meet you.
longtime viewer of the stream who's popped on quite a bit over the years. So
Yeah. Yep. So on my turn, I'm gonna be able to move 2, heal 2. I don't know if I'm going to do the move 2 part.
Okay.
But I'm gonna definitely heal 2, and then I'm gonna do an attack that will augment all my future melee attacks to make them gain me 1 shield. I mean, the other alternative is forcing an enemy to. Well, do we want to try to take one of them out? Actually, are you gonna? I think we should definitely. Well, you know what? I would say let's take out the one that's stunned, but if it's going to be stunned for its turn, it's not a threat right now. Meaning when we then start the round after this one,
I
we
agree.
can take it out.
I
If
agree.
we go early that round.
I agree. I was going to try to flanking strike the guy, this dude here. I don't know if that highlights for you when I do that.
No.
How do
I think
you
it's control.
how do you ping?
Control click.
There you go. That guy. Because what I want to do is I want to flanking strike, which gives me 5 attack because he's adjacent to
Oh
you.
yeah.
And then I have a move which might let me. I might like zip up to the shaman with the theory that you and your rat can then like or close the gap on the ranged guy with the theory that then your rat can handle the 2 remaining guys because one of them's stunned. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like that way they don't just sit back here because presumably we want the shaman dead like ASAP, right?
Right.
So I would say, and that way I'm not wasting anything. So if I do flanking strike and then I do, let's say, Venom Shiv is probably fine because that's move 5. Oh, I could also do. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, but I want to hold on to that heal just in case. So yeah. So I'm thinking. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do flanking strike, and then Venom Shiv, which means I have a 4. So I'm almost certainly going to be going first.
Okay, great. Yep, I'm gonna move 2, heal 2. I might move forward as well then with my move 2, and then put the augment on my melee attacks, and then pray for the best.
Okay, this is of course assuming that we that we successfully
Do anything.
Do anything, yeah. But we'll see. Yeah. I mean, we had the last tiles that were not so great, so.
Yeah, I think we're good for now.
Oh, nice. So we do get to go right after another. So, okay. First up, flanking strike. Come on. God damn it! Oh. Very bad luck so far on these. Shoot. Well,
I think I can take him out.
Okay.
Because for what it's worth, the attack, the single attack that I'm doing only does 1 damage anyway, so.
Okay.
It's not ideal, but I think I can take him out.
All right, I'm going to zip up here. So now I'm right next to the archer, which is what I wanted.
Okay, be prepared to take a lot of
I
damage.
know. Yeah, but that's this way I'm occupying their attention back here because they were clearly going to do something this turn. Now they're going to focus on me, hopefully. Yeah, rat. And he's poisoned.
Good job. Okay.
Ooh, do you have does 2 damage to everything within a 3 hex range?
That would be amazing. I would love an AoE right now. Okay, I'm gonna do feedback loop to deal 1 damage. Of course.
Nope, naturally not. Unbelievable. Wow. Welcome to Gloomhaven. And this is after we did our perks, too. So you have fewer of these than you used to have before. Sigh. Oh, well.
Okay, and I do have shield. I wish I could see an explanation of what shield does.
I think when you if you hover over it, it should say.
Yeah. Well, no, it just says feedback loop, shield 1. Click the icon to cancel the active ability. I don't want to do that.
Oh, it does say that if you hover over shield. A shielded character reduces all incoming attacks by X points of attack.
Oh.
And multiple shield bonuses stack. So you got shield 1. So your damage is going to be reduced by 1 point, basically.
Okay. My turn is over.
Okay. Whoa. Okay. Wow. He just...
Well, what?
What?
Oh, there's the spawner back there.
No, but I love that the shaman just walked through me.
Yeah.
I'm going to receive damage because I can heal myself.
Yeah.
I am immobilized, which is annoying. Yeah, that's all right. I have range stuff.
Attack the rat. Yes.
They did.
Oh, yeah, I think I remember the rat has a thing where, yeah.
Oh. There's that times 2. Where do we get those?
It tanks.
Yeah.
For us. And that guy's stunned. Okay. Yeah, I would love an AoE, but... Alright.
Well...
Alright, I'm gonna try to take these guys out. Oh, and another guy spawned in.
And another guy spawned in. Well, I mean, in a way it doesn't matter. We have to kill a number of enemies. The only thing is I need to open 1 door to get the perk, but like...
Well, it says the door next to it. Oh, you have to open a door anyway.
A door, yeah. It doesn't matter which one, so... All right, so I don't have anything next to one of my guys, but I do have
I might be able to
might
be able to knock out 2 actually, because I can attack normally, and then I can force an enemy to attack on the bottom card, so I can actually do both in 1 turn.
Okay.
And yeah, let's do Fearsome Blade and Submissive affliction.
Tech 4. Okay, so if I open wound, I really need to get that heal off. I have a healing potion, but I also have a healing card. So... Oh, but I can poison the guy. Okay, so I am going to... Oh, no, I can't because it's the same card. Never mind. Well, that sucks. I'm going to end up wasting a card then.
Oh, I can move through. Yeah, this is perfect. Okay. I've got my move.
I am just going to have to... Well, this is not going to be a really impressive turn, but I guess I'm going to heal 3 on self, but then I can't attack. I think I'm going to use I have to use the potion. I'm going to use my potion to heal myself instead, because that way I can actually damage this guy. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to open wound, and then I'm going to poison him. Okay. All right. So I got a 11 and a 33. What are you looking at?
I'm looking at a 27 and a 48.
Okay. Well, here's hoping that 11 does a trick. It did, at least for me. All right. First of all, that's right. So first of all, I'm going to attack you. Confirmed. All right. Brilliant. I'm going to heal myself before I forget. Okay. And then I'm going to... I know. Skip movement. Just poison this dude. You are poisoned. This guy is poisoned. Poisoned. Nope. Meanwhile,
I like how
over here.
I'm the last.
Yeah. ×2. This is great. Do we ever get any of these cards?
I know.
Ow. Haha, about time. 0 damage.
Awesome.
Uh-oh. He healed his poison. Okay, good waste of a turn for you.
Okay, I get to do so.
Your time has come. You must obliterate these creatures.
Oh, well, this isn't optimal, but let's do this first.
Nice.
Of course.
-1. We literally, I mean, it didn't matter, but we literally have not gotten, like, a +1 or anything similar yet. All right. 1 down, 9 to go.
Okay.
Okay. So... no longer immobilized, so... I think what I probably do is I bail the hell out. So I can swift bow and then get out, which would be a 36 and a 6. So And then I have to take either a long or a short rest after that. So, Swift Post 36, Quick Hand 64. What are you looking at?
Still looking.
Oh, you know what? That's a good question about that curse. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure what effect that's having on
I
us.
forget what the curse does, actually. I don't remember what the curse does, but it's, yeah, that could be having an effect. For sure. Okay. Yes, so my plan is to kill this guy and then bail the hell out.
Okay, I'm gonna do some scurrying movement.
Okay. I will not be going first. It will be you, however,
I
will go
will.
first. Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to move right here. Attack. Oh yes, good.
The guy behind you, you have, yeah, I was going to say, you
Yep.
have advantage on whatever.
Great.
Good, lovely, great. I like what I see.
And then I can immobilize this guy and move away from him.
Ooh, nice.
And I'm...
Do you want to move up in, yeah, like, I was going to say, like,
I almost want to not... I almost want to move, like, here.
oh, okay.
Because if I move up here, now I'm inviting myself to also be a target too. I have to.
Oh,
I have
that's
to heal,
fair.
and
That's
I'm
fair.
probably going to short rest soon or long rest.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
So
no, that's
I
a good
might
point.
even, I might try to, like, go here, long rest, and then come back. Come up to you soon.
That's a good call. Yeah.
Like, I just don't want to get shot by that guy. Maybe if I go here. I think
The
that's
archer?
a good compromise.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
Be careful of that hazardous terrain. To like, don't walk into
Yeah,
it.
it should be fine.
All right.
Okay.
What? Wow, point blank range, huh? All right, I will take the damage. Now, see, he's blocked off by the shaman and the archer, which is nice. So, okay.
I believe in you.
But can I believe in myself? Okay. I am
Yes.
going to... yes, I can. All right. So I've got attack 3, or I've got move 2, attack 2, which has to be in that order, right? I can't attack and then move. Yeah.
It's in that order.
Okay. So then I think I'm going to do the attack 3 and then just do a basic move using that card. So I shall attack. I'm going to try to take out the shaman here. I could take out the guard, but he's not as much of a threat, I think, as the shaman.
Yeah.
Because he's going to heal and bless everyone, and I just think it's not what you want. So, all right, good. He is dead. Lovely. Oh, I could... Interesting. I could loot, actually, there. Maybe I do that rather than moving, because this way I continue to occupy attention. I mean, I'm going to need to rest next turn anyway, so... Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Lovely. Okay. Right. I need to rest. So, let's see. Do I long rest or do I short rest? I really need to long rest so I can... Oh, but the thing is with long rest, they get to go, don't they?
Yeah.
Like, they automatically...
I'll be right back. 1 second.
Okay. No, I'm going to short rest. All right. I'll burn them. Hey, what's up, JD Metters? How are you, Jeff? Good to see you. Good to see you. I hope all is well. I imagine you were watching Gan Eden play a little bit of pretending to be a cat. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. This is not my first time. No, I've played about 12, 13 hours of the game. I played with Zach, who I'm playing with today, when he was here for the first time. It was the first time I played it a couple months ago. And then I played a little bit on my own. So, yeah, this is like the 4th or 5th scenario, and it's very cool. It's very unforgiving. But my experience, the understanding I have is that once we got through that first mission, which was very hard, that things immediately start to get a little easier because you level up your characters, you get more perk points and whatever, and it just starts being in a bit of a better spot. So I
have returned.
I think that will happen. Okay, so I burned throwing knives. I did a short rest. I thought about doing the heal, but I can't afford to go last. So,
I think I'm gonna do a long rest.
Okay. I'm thinking what I could do is, if I get the chance to go first, which would be, I would use something here to make sure that I could, then I probably could take out this guard here and then bail on these guys if you then wanted to, like, basically do the what you would call a wheel route. So, like, I go down towards this guy, right? So I shoot this guy, then go down this way.
Yeah.
You go up, like, this way, although if you're going to do a long, you know what I mean? But you also have to be careful about your own health, but...
Yeah.
So... No, I know, Gan Eden. I know. I am aware. Yeah, getting a good balance of damage and maneuverability. Yeah. Okay, so anyway, that's what I'm thinking. What do you say
I'm
about
just
that?
taking a long rest.
You're taking long rest? Okay.
Yep.
So then I just need to really make sure that I kill this guy. Excuse me while I kill this guy. Down, down, down. Bow, bow, bow. All right. So... All right, there's attack. What do I move with? Oh, man. I'd like to do that. Oh, I could do special mixture, I guess. No, I don't love doing that. All right, so I attack with this card, which is going to be the attack 3, range 4. And then move 5. Yeah, we're going to do that. Swift bow. Move 5. Okay. Got it. Oh, no, I know. Okay. That's a good thing I did, too, because Mr. Tryhard there with a 15. Okay. All right. I would love it if you would just go down. There we go. About freaking time.
Amazing.
All right. And then I'm going to get over here. Get over here. Get over here. And I'll get some gold. All right. So we got 4 down, 6 to go. Yeah, no, definitely am not doing so. I inflicted poison before on the guy. But, you know, we're trying to balance this out as best we can. Wow, that archer did nothing.
This is weird. I selected long rest and now there's no...
It says it's on select an ability card.
Oh, I choose a card to burn. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay. Well, I definitely want the heal. Probably going to burn Fearsome Blade.
Not as fearsome, but still.
Not as fearsome.
Okay. Well, it would be great if I could do some range stuff. Okay. Now that I moved over here, I I could move back towards them, or I could pull them again with the smoke bomb. Although I'd need to be within 3.
Pulling could be useful.
Yeah, but in that case, I gotta go later in the round because I'm not gonna get because I am not close enough right now. So I'd have to hope that they move towards me, which is a little bit dicey.
I can make you move 4 if you want.
Okay, if you make me move here, 1, 2, 3. The question is, can that, if it's range 3, it shouldn't matter, right? If I go, so if you bring me here, right, then that should be 3 hexes from this guy, I think, and then I could pull him here. So I could pull him that far. I wouldn't be able to pull him straight, though. I'd have to go there.
All right.
So does that help you?
Yeah. Because I could then move 3 and attack 1.
1, 2, 3. Oh, okay.
Although... although, based on timing, I guess if I could do 50. Well, yeah. If I allow you to move 4, I have to attack. It's during my turn, so 2, 3, essentially, we can't split it up where I move you, you take your turn, then I attack. It has to be.
Yeah, let's do this instead. If you move me 4 on your turn, and that puts me here, because JD Metters makes a good point, because I can only pull him towards me. So then on my turn, if I pull him towards me, and that'll be 3 hexes, then I pull him right next to me, and then I can open wound him, which is attack 4. That won't kill him unless we get a +1, which it could. And that would work because the pull is the bottom of smoke bomb, and open wound is the top of the other cards. That's 11 and 12.
Okay.
So if you can move me 4, the only thing is, though, you would have to go in front of me to make that work.
I can go at 8.
Okay. Well, then that's perfect. So I'll do 11 and 12, which is attack 4. That's pull 2, yes. And then you just need to make sure that you move me here. And then he
it might even let you
here.
Control the move.
Oh, okay.
We'll see.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Jeff. Okay. Okay. Do we have anyone else trying to be? Okay, good. Excellent. Oh, they're going to try to immobilize us, too. All right. Wonderful. Well, if you'd be so kind as to... Oh, thank you. I shall move here. Okay.
All right. And then I'm just going to skip this. My turn.
Thank you very much. Okay. You. Get over here. All right. And then this on you. I would love a +1 here. Yeah, let's go. About time.
Beautiful.
That's how we
great.
do it downtown. All right. 5 down, 5 to go. Halfway through.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Okay, there's the other ones, but that's fine though because all we have to do is they're just coming to us, like
yeah,
you know, like
okay.
And
so I can
and eventually, if I end up near one of these doors, so I can open it to get that perk, that'd be nice. Okay, what are you thinking about for this turn? I have 4 cards, so.
Ooh,
We're getting a raid from the kids are asleep. Everyone doing that raid.
Thank you.
With the wound. Yeah, except it wouldn't have been wounded, Jeff, because it was only going to get wounded if it was next to one of my allies, and it was not. So thank you so much for the raid, Kids Are Asleep. Thank you. And yes, general rules questions are fine to answer. Thank you so much, Kids Are Asleep. I hope all is well. Welcome to a rare Wednesday stream. I am joined by my friend Zac Clay. We are playing some awesome Gloomhaven, and we are brain burning our minds with thought and care.
So
welcome.
if you You can't pull again, can you?
I cannot, no.
Okay.
I can move and poison. I can, I can heal.
Let me see. If I
I could heal.
move to heal. Yeah, the trouble is these are both rather high initiative. Okay, so then in that case, I'm just going to try to move.
Thanks, Triffid.
And then maybe do the claw.
Sleep well, Triffid. Thank you.
The claw.
The claw. All right, so what's your lowest initiative then?
11.
11. Okay, I'm going to try to heal this turn if I can. Which means I'm going to be moving. Do you want me to move back towards you or up towards them? Because
up towards them is okay.
Okay, because you're going to follow suit.
Yeah, I'm trying to get closer as well.
Okay. All right, so then I will heal myself and I will move. You know what? I'm going to put my Yeah, okay. I know what I'm going to do. 33, 64. So my lowest is 33. They might go first. That's fine. If they come close to us, so much the better. It doesn't... We want them here, so...
Okay. Yeah, that's not ideal what I got, but...
Okay, they would decide to go last, so... You're moving 2 and healing 2?
Yeah.
You are healed. Okay.
And then I will attack you.
No! The ultimate betrayal.
That's my turn.
Okay. I'm going to... Actually, since I want to keep them close, and I want to pull them to us anyway, I'm going to heal myself and loot the thing right next to me.
Great.
Because we want them coming up to us regardless, so...
Yeah.
Confirmed. Okay. And I shall loot. Lovely. Okay. All right, boys, step forward. Yep. Ow. I'm glad I did that heal.
Gosh.
I will take the damage. Okay.
Wow. All right.
That's not terrible. Boy, you know what? I could backstab here and have a good shot at taking this guy out and getting an XP. The danger, because he's adjacent to none of his allies, but that burns the card. And the whole thing about burning. On the other hand, if we do that, we're down to 6 out of 10, and we only have to get 4 more, right, to win the scenario. So... I don't know.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And then I could move if I needed to. So
yeah, might be worth it.
Or I could attack 3 and poison him. I mean, I could do either one.
This is the guy right in front of you?
Yeah. Either way, I'll go first because I have a 6.
Let me see. I can move 3, attack 1, and then hope that either you or myself get a bonus modifier and just take the guy out.
I mean, in that event, we could... Yeah, the backstab is a pretty good chance of taking... Well, not a guarantee, but there's a decent shot of taking him down. The Venom Shiv is attack 3 poison. Could kill him, or that would allow you to sort of finish him off, and then I could move 6 with my backstab and get out of the way. But maybe I don't need to be running all over the place. Maybe I just need to attack with backstab, and then I can move 5, with my Venom Shiv. So I could do either. I'm worried about the burning of the card, but again, it's that balancing, right? If it takes out a guy in 1 turn, might be worth it. Yeah, I got to play both those cards. Yeah, okay, that's true. All right. That's a good point.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just try to move forward and get some damage in, and then
Okay. Our vanilla run is ready.
I'm gonna go a little late just in case.
Okay. He would like to go absolutely last.
Okay.
So yeah, so it's your call then. What do you, or our call, I guess, collectively. So I can Venom Shiv him. It's attack 3, poison him, and then I could move out of the way, and then you could move in and try to take him out, or I could backstab him with the prospect of wiping him out in one turn. Then you would be focusing on the other guy over here.
Yeah.
And the only issue there is there's a possibility that he doesn't go down because of the backstab, but then you could finish it off. The only real drawback to that is it burns the card.
Yeah.
But
I actually think maybe be conservative and just do the Venom Shift.
Okay, and not burn.
Yeah.
All right.
Just in case.
+2,
We
let's
still gotta
go.
Open the door and do all that.
+0. Okay, well. They're so mad.
Oh, and the fact that he's poisoned means I get to add 1 to my attack against him, which
Oh,
feasibly
true.
means I will take him out.
So, how close do you want me to stay? Should I move out of the way then, so I can do like a long rest or something?
I get to move 3, at least. So,
I'm thinking of moving 6 so I can get out of the way and get a long rest in, so I can get a free heal, basically.
sure. Yeah, yeah.
Because I need to do that next turn anyway. So
Sure.
I'm going to come all the way.
Maybe move forward.
Well,
at least, because the next spawner is probably going to be here, and if you can move 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like if you can move here, you're still out of the way of these two, and I guess the only case is if you maybe would get hit by someone that spawns here, but
okay. Yeah, that's right because of the spawner, which I'm a little worried about. What if we compromised and I came here?
yeah.
I mean, well, you know what? If I go here, then it's pretty safe, and I can get up to the spawner if I need to.
Right.
So why don't I do that? Let me move 6. Let me go. Yeah. Okay. And I've ended my turn.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to go downstairs while you take your turn and go kick their ass. I'll be right back.
All right. Okay. Move 3 attack. I'm gonna just.
Yes, I do, Jeff, know about that. We've already had a couple of negative ones also, but some unfortunate luck. But you know, it is what it is. I have faith. Zac will take down both these guys somehow, miraculously.
Okay. Do I want to move between the two of them, or right here? I think right here is fine. Oh, okay. Great. Oh, I still have my augment. Good to know. Alright. And I can't do that. Could move to. Might as well move into this square and get the loot. Get the gold. Receive the damage. Okay, no one is spawning in at the moment. So I might just long rest. Now, JD, I actually didn't know. So the deck shuffles when you hit your ×2 or your miss card. So it resets, you mean, when you hit those. Yeah, I might just long rest. I'm right next to a guy, but I'm gonna heal 2 from the long rest anyway, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, this game is really crunchy, JD. I'm used to, I don't know what other tactical RPGs and stuff that you've played. But yeah, this game really is mechanically intense in a way that's not super realistic. It definitely feels like you're playing a game within a game. That puzzle aspect of everything, but yeah. Very interesting. When you played JD, what was your favorite class? Hey, Nerdy. You're still freaking out about the stinky curse. How do you get unstunk? I think we get unstunk by finishing this mission. That's fun. Yeah, exactly.
Ow. No, don't do that. Come here.
Arv's corralling cats, I see. The Crag Heart. I don't even remember that one. What's the Crag Heart? There's the Rogue, there's the... What am I? The Mind Thief? The Brute? Is that what he's called? And then and then there was like the Sorcerer or whatever?
Okay.
Huh. Interesting.
1 second, I have a super play mode cat.
I mean, to be fair, JD, I don't know the classes that well, so... Oh, okay.
Okay, sorry about that.
Welcome back. Corralling cats.
He's like, the time is now to play. I'm like, no. Oh, I see you've done some good work here.
Oh, yeah, I killed one of them, and I'm about to long rest, even though this guy's next to me, but it should be fine.
Okay, I'm also going to long rest. What an easy turn. Easy decision turn. Okay.
And yeah, no new guys spawned in at all either, so...
Nice, time 0. Haha.
Great.
All right. That's what I like to see.
What I like to see... Alright, I will get rid of...
Hi, Coven. We are enjoying the game on Catch Up. I mean, I won't speak for Zach. I'm enjoying the game. It's definitely it's fun to play with people, and it's a big brain burn type of thing. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. Most games that are co-op, I'm likely to enjoy in some context or another. So, oh right, I have to actually perform a long rest. Okay. Don't want to get rid of that heal. Tempted to get rid of quick hands. The move to attack 2 is nice, but it's usually just not the best option. And okay, lovely. All right, we have 4 to go, and one of them's right here. Do we have another coming up soon? Like another spawning?
Probably.
Shortly?
Yeah. I have not seen the spawner.
There it is.
There it is.
Okay. And it's going to be a guard.
Okay.
Okay, which is great, actually.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you know what I could do, Zach? I could pull the guard onto hazardous terrain.
Yep. It would just do 1 damage, though.
Yes, but if we... That's... yeah, I suppose. Okay, but if I pull him onto that and then attack him with a swift bow, which is attack 3, I could get him down to 4 and maybe kill him off this turn, especially if you can do the rest.
Oh, yeah. Maybe then I'll just hit him normally
Yeah, can you go before me then? Because
Yeah.
because in that event, you could do damage to him. I pull him and get him like taken out the rest of the way, you know? Because the great thing about that is that pull 2 is the bottom of the smoke bomb, and most of my attacks are top. So that means I could, do
Okay.
smoke bomb and swift bow.
Yeah.
But it
So-
depends on what your lowest card is.
Yeah, my lowest card I can do 8, and I can hit him for 1.
All right, let's do that. Let's do, so I'll do 12 and 36, which is pull and then attack, yeah. Okay. Unless, again, he's a tryhard, but he's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna change my augment here. Attack him for 1.
That's good. They're like, hey. Very nice, very nice.
I guess I
Could attack him
Oh, yeah.
again, can't you?
could attack him again. And stun him. Might as well.
Yep. Ow.
Of course. All right, he's stunned though, so
Yeah, no, that's good stuff. Okay. I am going to... Actually, let me attack him first because I can hit him from here anyway.
oh yeah, your pull is he's too far away for your pull. Looking at the range of your pull right now.
God damn it, you're right. Ah, shoot. Well,
Just hope that this does extra.
yeah, darn it. That was my
He's gonna be
bad.
stunned anyway.
Yeah, great, of course. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I had everything. I was like, I got it. It's all figured out. Nope, no, I don't. No, I don't. All right, well. Oh, God damn. Urgh. Okay. I guess I'll have to skip the pull. Because, I mean, I don't know if there's any reason to... Do you want me to move close to you, maybe?
Yeah, maybe 1 hex closer. Because you also need to start being close enough to the guy who's about to spawn in to do whatever you want to do next turn.
I can go... Yeah, I can go, like... I can go to this side of the hazardous terrain.
What side?
This side.
Sure.
You know, and that gets close enough to you. I can't believe I did that. Oh, well. So there you go, chat. Feels like there's always a rule that you miss there.
All right.
All right.
So I can just try to hit him, and then maybe I can make you move if you want.
Sure,
Either before
sure,
or after
sure.
your own
And
turn.
then I can flanking strike him, which would pretty much, well, yeah, that flanking strike would, unless I get a ×0, which is possible, then a flanking strike would pretty much guarantee that I would,
Well, you talking about the guy in front of me?
yes.
I would be able to take him out myself.
Oh, you think
and
so?
move you.
Okay.
Yeah, theoretically, because I have an attack too. And I could go at 11, and if I kill him, then great, and then I can move you. If I don't kill him, I can still move you, and then you go with the plan of you end up having to kill him.
How far can you move me to?
4.
Oh. All right.
So it's actually all up to whether or not I kill him. But yeah, I'll go at 11. I'll try to kill him. If it doesn't work, I can still move you 4. You decide where you want to move 4 to.
Okay. In which case, I should probably do flanking. Tempted to use backstab here. I'm worried about the burning card, but because he won't be adjacent to you.
The guy by the door?
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, you'd just be catching up with me because I already burned a card to get the rat out early. So it's not the worst thing.
Okay. So maybe okay. So but in this scenario, you need to be going first, right? So can you go ahead of a 6?
No.
Oh, actually, I don't need to do this. I get an attack 4 anyway, which would be fine. Can I go ahead of 11?
I go at 11.
Oh, interesting. How do they resolve? Okay, rules question, folks in chat. How do you resolve ties? Second card resolves ties. Okay. So what's your second card that you're thinking about?
51.
51. Okay. And then I can poison him with special mixture. Okay, that's fine. So then that means I need to go after you.
Right.
I need to go after you. Okay. So
Gotta go after 11.
well, no. I would tie you with the 11, but then I would use my 60.
Sure.
It's a little unfortunate because it means I've got to move 5. I can't really do much with that second card, unfortunately. I could use special mixture than open wound. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I guess I could.
Don't have to move you 4. You could just do
No, I can't. But I can't hit anything if you don't. If you move me, I can do these attacks. Otherwise, I have to figure out how to move to people, which I can do.
All right.
But because this way I can poison and attack. Damn.
Mm-hmm. Also, before I forget, JD, when you first came in, you said, "Oh, you guys are still only using 2 characters," and our when we started the game, Greg was saying something about how the more mercenaries you have, the more dangerous the encounters become, and so we were both like, let's just start with 1 each, so that we don't overcomplicate things. Is that true that essentially the more mercs you have? Okay. But would you say, JD, that it's worth it at a certain point to run 2 characters per player more than just sticking with 1 each?
I'm not 100% sure I'm looking forward to the brain burn of 2 of these.
Yeah.
It does scale based on character level. I mean, I guess we can decide, but the more mercs, the more enemies. Yeah, I kind of don't. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
God damn it! This doesn't quite sync the right way. It's annoying because I want to do, if I could do 1133, it would be open wound, and then I could poison them, and I could move 3 actually, and then poison, so I could poison either one of them. But that means I go ahead of you, which means I don't get to attack anybody unless I move, which I could do. Although, I guess I could move 3 and poison. Actually, you know what? It doesn't matter. Now that I look at it, it doesn't matter, because I can move 3 up to that guy, poison him, and then attack. I just do it in reverse order. So it's fine. You don't have to move me, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
As it turns out, you don't. Because I can move 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so you don't have to move me.
All right.
So I'm going to 1133. That's going to be my plan. Special mixture has to move and poison. No, I know. That's what I noticed. And that's top and that's bottom, so okay.
All right.
Ooh, he's got to retaliate coming up, huh? Well, once he gets there, hopefully he won't have a chance to. Okay. So you think you can get the dude next to you?
Yes, that's what I planned for.
All right, we're gonna go here then.
Be careful. Okay, yeah.
No, I know. I checked. And then I'm going to poison you. And that means I now get +1 attack against you, which hopefully means down he goes. That's what we're talking about. Okay, cool. Lovely.
Amazing.
7. And now you do that. You do your thing.
All right. And I'm gonna do my thing. And
nice. There we go. All right, we got 2 left to go. So now the question is, we want to, I don't know, do we want to wait around for 2 more guys and then open a door, or do we want to try to open a door, this door here? The spawner only spawns every 3 rounds, so you have to open a door. Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, so maybe we should just do that then, like open this door.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because I have to do that anyway, and so
Are there enemies behind the door?
that's a
Or
good question. I assume there are. Like yeah, that's a good point. We want to make sure. Yeah, no, I know because we'll run out of cards. The thing we want to be careful about though is we only have two more enemies to kill, and then we win the scenario. So we don't want to break the spawner if that's the only way we get enemies.
right.
There are definitely enemies behind the door. Okay. All right, that's fine then. So,
Well, I'm not sure that that's what Tilted was saying or responding to.
oh, there's a surprise birthday party. Hey, Rogan, what's up? Also, Coven, it went very well. We actually beat last year's total. We made $5,100, which beat our goal, and we beat last year's total even. So, yeah. So the question is, if we open this spawner here, like if we open this door, that stops the spawner. That's fine. There are friends ready for you behind this door. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So then that's what we should do.
All right, then I'll just get closer to the door.
Yeah, and pick up that loot there, right?
I could just move right in front of the door.
No, because I got to open it.
Okay.
So,
And I will move
and then
here.
besides, I want to loot that other one, so you can loot this. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Okay. Gold 2. All right. Right. So now the only deal is I don't want to rest yet, but in a way, but I want to use these cards. My worry is that if we don't do that, I want to use the cards and then rest. My worry is that I do this, then they come out and it's like out of sync because I need to be resting. So I don't.
I'm inclined to long rest right now myself, and then I can be active the round that you're trying to rest.
Okay, so I can open the door and then you rest, and then you take over while I'm resting, basically.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, well, in that case, I will move 5, and I guess I'll flanking strike. Yeah. So it doesn't matter what order we go in, right?
I don't think so. Yeah. I mean, I'm going at 99. So
99. Okay.
99.
All right. Okay. Oh, right. It's now my turn. So I'm going to move here because I can attack 3 because it's not going to be adjacent to an ally. So I'm going to move here.
You push your way into the back cave, only to be faced with a half-dozen crying, screaming Inox children.
I see.
You have little opportunity to contemplate the implications of this development, however, as you find yourself also staring down the bows of several Inox archers. Your only option is to continue fighting.
Naturally.
Oh, and there's traps in front of you.
Yeah, I see that. I can get over that. I'm going to use winged shoes. I'm going to go right next to him, and then I'm going to poison him. Now, the only issue with this, because right now there's not 2, I see 1.
Yeah.
So
I think I have to open a door on my next turn. Be careful.
Yeah.
Don't let your greed.
So wait, you what are you worried about with you?
I'm not worried about anything. I just think I might have to open a door as well. In fact, I'll have to because we need another person. Fight.
Oh, I see. Oh, this is an archer elite. Okay. I see what you're saying. He's also going to immobilize me this turn, probably. All right. Okay, so that's working. All right, I'm going to go directly here. I'm going to attack him best I can. There we go. And then I'm going to attack him and poison him. Love it ×2. All right, well. That is okay. I don't love being immobilized, but... The Dutchman's
Okay.
treasure. Okay, so now I've got to either long or short rest. I probably short rest here. Like
Yeah.
I was thinking about the 2 heal because I only have 4 right now, which is a little worrisome. But I have I can actually heal myself with a card, so I'm going to short rest. And swift bow, that's fine. That's fine because I'm close up to these people anyway. I just didn't want to lose special mixture because that would suck. Okay.
And I might have to open a door myself.
I'm thinking open wound and special mixture for me. If I'm lucky, I kill this dude, and then I get to heal myself, and then you maybe go after a guy, and I get the treasure chest. That would be lovely if that worked. So I'm going to go 1133. What's your numbers at?
I think I'm going to be 20. Oh, I
wait, I can't do that. God damn
do
it,
have jump.
Can't do that because down up. Dislike. Shoot. Doesn't help me to pull anything. The heal is on top. No, I know. I got it. That's why I realized this doesn't work quite the way I hoped. Although, well, I'm going to try to open. What is he planning to do? I don't know yet. I mean, I'm going to try to open wound him still, hope that I take him down, and then I'm just going to burn my move because it doesn't. So I'm just going to do Venom Shift. So I'm going to do 11 and 60 is what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to skip the heal. I'll do the heal next turn. Okay. That works, right? Attack 4. Okay. Move 5. I'm in the range. Yeah, okay. All right. Okay, 31. That's cool. All right. Let's do this first. Outstanding. All right, good.
Great.
And then I can move here. Oh, yeah.
Good job.
I can't do it. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
I knew.
Right.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. I'm going to move here.
All we need to do is take one more guy down. Yeah, you got to click on the door, remember. Ah! The shaman, and he's not even elite. Times 2? No, 0. That's great.
All right.
Spectacular.
That's okay. I do a screech of rage.
Son of a... Yeah, we were cursed during our encounter earlier. Okay. That, however, is okay. If you think you can get this guy, it would be... I mean, I'll get over there in a minute, but it would be real nice if we could get this treasure chest.
Yeah. I can attack 3 him and do something on the bottom.
I'm going to move 5. I'm going to special mixture.
I'm probably just going to stun him.
That's the heal. Okay. So I'm going to do 433. Does that work? And then I'll get over there as soon as I can.
Sure.
Okay.
Do this probably.
Gives time to catch the chest. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I probably would have had time anyway, but...
Ooh, and he goes at 9.
Interesting. Wow. I'm glad we checked. Okay, so I'm going to heal myself.
Heal myself.
Gotten a lot of use out of that special mixture. Okay. And I'm going to the treasure chest. Treasure chest found. Kellis Raven loots horned something or other. We'll look and see what that does. That sounds awesome. Okay.
All right. I will stun thee.
Glad you're faster than him. No kidding. So am I. And before he got this... Oh, man. That is... Yeah. Thank goodness. Oh, one down. We have a shot at this dude. We have a chance. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna short rest.
Can you... Is short rest the only thing you can do? No, then you get to take your turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I have 2 cards left, and I would love not to have to go again. So what I'm tempted to do is move and get some of this gold and see if you can wipe him out this turn.
Yep.
So I'm going to... I don't know. I'll probably, like, just... move. I'm going to do 6 and 12. It doesn't really matter.
Hmm.
Oh, man. 2 gold, 2 gold. He's going to heal. Well. All right. We're going to move. Here. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Good time to XP farm. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, wait, wait. Okay. You're not supposed to loot anything, are you? Oh, not use any items is what it was. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I've been looting.
I've been looting all the time. God almighty.
Of course. Okay.
F, because he's going to heal now.
That's okay.
This would have been nice and... Oh, can you... Yeah, yeah, yeah. What does that mean to muddle?
I don't know.
Disadvantage on all of its attacks. Nice. Okay.
Cool.
Except he's going to heal, which is annoying, but... I'm going to head that way in a moment. Jerk. What a jerk. Jerk. Okay. Can I... I guess I don't need a long rest. I'll do a short rest here.
I'm gonna
backstab is
use my
fine.
2
I don't
cards.
care about that. Okay. Right. I'm going to move your way. I'm gonna move your way. Fortunately, I don't have my winged boots anymore, which means there are traps all over this room. So Gee, Zach, do you think you can take him out on your own? Otherwise, I have to go through and take damage, which is, you know.
No, I think I can.
Okay.
Maybe not this turn, but...
Damage do... Yeah, the traps do 2 damage. It's probably fine, actually. You know what? Never mind. That's dangerous. I don't want to risk it. We should be making sure that you're covered. So, all right. I will do flanking strike. And can I heal myself and then move? Yes, I can. All right, I'm going to flanking strike and special mixture, so I'll heal myself up.
Great.
So I will flanking strike, that's bottom. Special mixture is top. For heal, yes. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's a good call, actually. All right. I'm going to move first. I will go here. Oh! I will receive the 2 damage. Okay.
Nice.
That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure. It's like the 4th time I've used Special Mixture. I'm really liking this card. Okay. All right. All good in the hood.
I'm just going to hit him.
Hit him hard. Hit it again.
Hit it very hard.
That's not... That's not... hitting hard. We have had so many -1s and -2s and 0s in this game. Oh my god.
I'm going to get some good perk points this game.
Yeah, no joke. You can immobilize him, though, and get out. Although I don't know if that helps, because we probably just want to wreck him.
I'm gonna loot over here.
Oh, he just got rid of his immobilize? Okay.
Short rest.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Alright, I'm running out of cards.
Yeah, me too.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Can you get over here?
I'm working on it. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Because I can.
Can you move him? I mean, or sorry, move me. Or no?
You have to be within 3 squares of me.
Problem is, I can't get to him this turn.
I can. So I can move. If you can do some rogue shenanigans, I can get to. I guess I can't move through. Oh, I can move through him.
2, 3.
I can get here.
5.
And then on my next turn, allow you to move.
No. Let's we gotta hem him in. We gotta take this guy down.
I know, but what I'm saying is that if you I think the best shot at getting him down is for you to do one of your cards that can like take him out in one hit.
Sure, but I have to get to him to do that.
Right. And so my point is that if I move here on my turn, and then next round I can allow you to move 4, assuming I go before you.
Okay. So you know what I think I'm going to do then? I think what I'm going to do in that scenario is I'm going to use my Venom Shiv, which lets me move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to Smoke Bomb. Now that burns a card, but it means that I turn invisible, and on my next attack, I double the value of the attack, and I get 2 XP. And my thought would be, like, again, we could get a × 0, but otherwise, all right, good night, Nerdy Penguin. But otherwise, like, besides the × 0, that it's very unlikely then that we would not kill him, like even on a -1.
Yep.
So I think that's what we do. So I use that, and then I'm just going to end up like saying whatever with the open wound because it doesn't really matter. So, but we do need to go first. So I guess I'm going to do.
Lowest I can go is 51.
That's fine. I'm going to do 12. I hope that's low enough to go below him, but we'll see. So 12. Yeah, 12 and 60. Perfect. Great. Okay, so I'm going to move 5. 1.
That's a lot.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I wish it just one more, but that's okay. So we're gonna go there. Okay, and now I am invisible.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right. So I can move. I guess you don't need to be moved 4, do you? You want to be moved 4? What's your card next turn that you're planning to use? You know? Do you want to be next to me?
I'm going to short rest, so I don't totally know yet.
Okay.
I'm probably going to use. It's going to be my biggest attack card. So. Oh, the physical character. There you go. I've got 1 null hit, 1 -1, and then everything else is 2 zeros, 1 +1, 1 +2. So I've got. What does that mean? 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got a 4 out of 6 chance. Actually,
Okay.
even the -1 would hit with this. So I basically have a 5 out of 6 chance of hitting, and no curses. Hey, what's up, Bit? Yes, surprise stream. Yeah.
All right.
That's a good call, by the way, Zach. If you hover, did you know that if you hover over your physical character, you can see your attack mods?
Yeah, I just learned that.
I didn't realize that. That's cool.
I've enabled you to move 4, so maybe move next to me in case you have one of those adjacent ally ally is adjacent backstab sort of things?
Yes, but as long as he's adjacent to an ally. So I think I can go.
Well, you can abstain or you can move wherever you want.
Yeah, no, I definitely would love to be here.
I will hit him for 2.
Nope, you'll hit him for 1, of course. It's all right. Also, hi, Bit. Yeah. It is fun. It's just a matter of we're, like, close on this dude. All right, good. About time he had a -1 coming. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Now, I have a question about this. Is the smoke bomb then functional? Like, what does this mean? I don't understand why I have the... Like, I have to do a short rest here, right?
Yeah, oh, because you only have 1 card left?
I think that's the effect of the card. Well, I know it will stay active, but does that mean I have to draw this turn? I have to short rest this turn, right? I think. I should do that. You know what? Never mind. It's there until you hit with Invisibility. I have to rest anyway. So I'm going to short rest. Venom Shiv, totally fine. Don't need that this time.
I can also burn... This is basically my last turn, but I can burn a card to allow an adjacent ally to attack 6. So I can just move next to you on my turn and then just kind of double down.
Yeah, because I'm going to get +2 attack and 1 experience when the target's adjacent to any of your allies. So you would need to move up 1 anyway. So what's your lowest card?
I can go is 51.
51. Everything I have is lower than that.
Okay.
So never mind. Instead, what I'll do is I will do... I will do Open Wound and Special Mixture because I can poison this dude. So, because this is going to give me 4
Are you going to be
attack.
able to survive another round?
Yes, because... No, but it doesn't matter because the Open Wound is going to be double.
Okay.
My attack is going to be doubled. It only works if you're invisible, right? Okay.
Right.
So if I do Open Wound, which gives me the 4 attack, this is only 3. And because it's not adjacent to you, so I should do 4, which should be an 8, and then that allows me to poison as well. So I'm going to do 11 and 33, and hope he doesn't try to be a tryhard. F.
Oh, he's gonna disarm.
Oh, fine.
Okay.
He's going after
Disarm
you.
me.
That's
That's
fine. Definitely
God.
disarm you. Thank you. Okay, first of all, I'm going to poison him. I'm going to do skip movement. I want you poisoned. Okay.
We will pray to the dice gods.
Attack 10. There we go.
Oh.
Let's go. Woo! That would have annoyed me if we lost that as much as we had that going on.
All right, and I guess I'll loot.
Nice. Oh, okay.
Hey.
Yep, let's go.
Fleeing the smell of burning
Wow.
flesh, you now find more than enough opportunity to contemplate your actions.
Okay. Dude, and you got 2 perk points, and I got a new perk upgrade. Plus we got, look at this, I killed 6 enemies, you killed 4. I did 52 damage. You did 19. Took 15, you took 21. Healed 14 times. Each of us got 5 gold piles. And I got a chest. You got 8 experience, and I got 6, and I used 5 items. That is how we do it downtown.
This is how we do it.
You have looted an Inox camp with scared kids in a cave. Vaccine incoming. Heal more than 60 hit points as a party in a snare. Hey, listen. Those kids knew what they were getting into when they were born to those parents, okay? They had no one to blame but themselves. It's not called Sunhaven.
Sit with you must be visible on your face. once more with Jexera, this time in her manor. She hands you a sack of coins with a frown.
Okay.
They were thieves and murderers, she says blankly. They deserved what you gave them, and that is all I will say of the matter.
What about their kids?
I have one more task I would like you to perform. I require a diamond of considerable size for a customer, but I cannot find one anywhere in the city. There is a diamond mine, however, in the southern mountains, long since lost to the wilderness. I've heard reports that it is now overrun with vermlings, no doubt with some other more intelligent force behind them.
No doubt.
If you can fight your way in and grab the biggest diamond you can find, I will give you a considerable reward. Now, leave me in peace. Jexera's two massive
Wait,
Inox bodyguards
didn't we just
have
slaughter a bunch of Inox?
directing you to leave.
Ironic.
Outside, contemplating your new task, you hear a small voice behind you. She's not looking for profit, you know. You turn around to see a female quattrel step out of the alley beside Jexera's house.
Okay.
She's clad in dark leather armor and holds a conspicuous contraption full of whirring gears and topped with a conical metal piece connected to a tube.
Okay.
RG's city guard, she says, introducing herself. I know, I don't exactly look the part, but if anyone isn't what they appear to be, it's that Valrath you've been talking to. Sure, she's a merchant, but she's up to something far more sinister. She's been trying to overthrow the military in Gloomhaven for as long as I've been here, and we're all very curious about what her current machinations are. Look, you can go do her bidding like a good little puppy if you want. But if you'd rather actually help this town keep the peace and not get overrun by the wilds,
Okay.
I have a different idea. We'll get to the bottom of Jexera's plans and expose her for who she really is.
Sounds good. Quest complete. 15
Diamond
gold
mine.
each. Plus 1 prosperity. 4 XP. Diamond mine. Gloomhaven warehouse. Okay. You've unlocked a city quest. You can access it by clicking on Gloomhaven, the city map button, or clicking on the new quest in the log.
I don't know what I did, but I'm doing something.
Uh-oh. What are you doing?
I don't know. It said it's queued me up immediately for something.
Okay,
Oh,
hang on a second.
okay.
First of all, I want to see
Right.
what this... Wait, what happened to the horned thing? Don't I have a horned helmet? Didn't I loot a horned helmet? Oh, and also... And I got a perk upgrade too.
Yeah.
Oh, horned helm is at the merchant. Oh, okay, okay.
Oh, it unlocked. That's funny. Okay.
What happened?
I will. No, what Uncatchable's saying, yeah. That you. Congratulations, you've looted a blueprint for an item. That's funny. Yeah. I'll be right back, actually, now that we've made it out of that
Okay,
area.
cool. It could be resilient. So this is... So we have an available perk. Boy. So if I remove 2 -1 cards here... Yeah. If I remove two -1 cards here, statistically this means that I've got a -2 and a null. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I have 13. So out of 15 cards at that point, I would have a 13 out of 15 chance of hitting on every turn. Right? That seems like a better call than replacing this. Because even though I get, even though I get a 0... I do remove the -2, but then I still have a 4 out of chance. So, yeah, theoretically bit. But you still have to buy it, though, is the problem. But still. I'm thinking about... So the question is, what do I do? I could replace a 0 with a +2. I could add 2 +1. I like this idea of Pierce 3. Those are all cool. But really what I want to do is drop down the number of chances, because we got burned by this a number of times. A little bit of that is based on the curse, but still. So the null is what it is. I don't love removing the 4 + 0s.
I have returned.
Okay, cool. Welcome back. Do I know what the continue arrow means? No, I do not. What does the continue arrow mean? I'm just figuring out perks right now. Yeah, I will say, Bit, it's a very cool game. It is very, like, planning intensive. Like, it's not a game that you're like, you know, and especially the first couple of missions are very hard because you really haven't scaled up properly to handle them. After you get the first one or two, like we just killed 10 enemies, and yes, it was close, but that was partially because of a curse and partially because we got unlucky, but we still managed to do it. And now with these new things we're going to be in even better shape, but you really kind of have to stick it out through the first few missions is the only thing. So if you get the Pierce 3, then into a +2 is possible. Oh, I see. Yeah, but that's still chancing it, though. You could get a Pierce 3 into a -2 is possible. Yeah, I don't want to take that chance. My thought, what I'm thinking about here, Zach, is I'm thinking of getting another consistency because right now I have 3 -1 cards. If I do the consistency, I'd take 2 cards out. What that means is that I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9... 14, 15, 16. Out of 16 cards, I would then have a 13 out of 16 chance of hitting on a turn. And even the -1s, you could still hit, you just do less damage. So if I get rid of those 2 -1 cards. So I'm tempted to do that rather than intensify, which would get rid of the -2, but I would still have 3 -1 cards. Oh, that's kind of you, Uncatchable. So, what do you think, Zach? I'm thinking like focus also works, but I like the idea of I already took consistency once. One more consistency removes 2 more of those -1s, and then almost my whole deck is positive. My modifiers.
Versus
like removing 4 +0 cards, which just sort of shrinks the deck, but then it just makes it more likely that I'll get a -1 or -2 in a way.
Yeah, I'd get rid of the -1.
Or the intensify would be replace 1 -2 with a 0. So I could get rid of 1 -2 or 2 -1s, but just statistically,
I think
the 2 -1s, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's very cool. All right, now, Chad, I have a question. This minor healing potion I used once, does that mean that every time I start the game or start a new mission, I have that minor healing potion to begin with? Because that's pretty slick, if that's true. Is that actually the case? That is the case? Oh, I didn't know that, Zach. So it's not a one-use item. It's one use in the mission, but then every time you do another mission, you get the potion back.
Oh.
Yeah. So that makes those more valuable than I thought.
Good to know.
It's one use per scenario. That's cool. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go to the mission before we do the city encounter. But first, yeah, Zach should do his level up.
Yep. I'm choosing right now.
Oh, that scenario went real well in the end. I'm very proud of us.
So I can either grab an upgrade to the giant rat or upgrade to the rat at the moment, which becomes giant rat. It would... Oh, its health is actually less, which is silly.
Its health is
But
less?
its health is less, but its movement and attack is more. Or I could get an upgrade to the charm effect. I'm honestly thinking about doing that because the other part of the summon giant rat card is just a move 3 and a potential curse that I may not always get because it requires a dark element, I think.
Okay.
I can get an upgrade.
Yeah.
The charm, which the top of it is attack 2, range 4, immobilize without burning.
Oh, yes.
And the bottom is to burn, force any one normal or elite enemy within a range of 3 to perform its turn this round as if its allies were its enemies and its enemies were its allies. That's the bottom of it. So
yeah,
I think I'm just going to go with that.
It's
I like
too bad that the rat upgrade isn't better, but like...
and the great thing is that I still am going to have the original rat card, which is perfectly fine.
Yep.
So,
but remember, you're going to have to put that new card in your deck, though. Just
yeah.
be aware, like you're going to have to do that. Okay, yeah, definitely do that.
Okay.
Oh well, wow, Uncatchable. Listen, if you ever want to sponsor a channel, no, just kidding. We have a DMGM show. It's looking for some.
That's funny.
No. Okay, so I'm gonna go check out the merchant because I want to. Okay, here's this horned helm. Oh, no joke. Thank you for the follow, Uncatchable, and of course I'm 1,000,000% joking. After moving 4 or more hexes on your turn, add +1 attack to your next melee attack this turn. Oh, I see.
Oh,
so it's basically like just a charge, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing is, though, my iron helmet that I have right now means when attacked, consider any ×2 attack modifier card the enemy draws to be a +0 instead. And I kind of prefer that. Jeez. Mer. They have a 1 in 20 chance to draw their ×2. Yeah, but if they do, I'm screwed. Because if there's 5 enemies, right, Jeff, and then 5 of them attack me, each one of them has a 1 in 20 chance. I don't know what the statistical sort of thing there is, but let's see. I'm thinking about, do I do this poison dagger or this piercing bow? Ignore all shield values. It's 30 though. Yeah, I did the leather armor. I don't want to do that. If you're getting attacked by 5 enemies, you're taking 10 damage anyway. Never mind your logic. No, that's true. I don't love the fact that it's I mean, it is cool though that it continues to be a passive effect. Like as long I just have it, it's not like I have to use that. If I ever go 4 more hexes, I get +1 attack. So that's tempting because I have 35 gold. So I'm either going to get that or I would get a piercing bow, and I do have some ranged attacks to ignore shield values, but that's a little limited. Or add poison to a single attack, but I think I can do a lot of that anyway. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. No, I think you're right. I think I'm going to sell my iron helmet, and I'm going to buy this horned helm. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to buy this item. And then I'm going to sell this iron helmet.
JD, what's the difference? I see some of these items in the bottom right have a square with an X crossed through it, and then others have a tap symbol.
He said that what that means is that on a long rest, the tap symbol gets recovered. So a small X means it's only used once per scenario, but the arrow means that on a long rest you get it back. Yeah. What do you do?
Oh,
yeah.
Tap is at a long rest, he says.
Yeah, long rest. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Do you want this iron helmet that I have? Do you have a helmet?
I am currently wearing an iron helmet.
Okay, so I'm just going to sell this then. I'm going to sell this iron helmet. Okay. Now, can I get 2... Oh, small item 2 locked. I have to level this character to level 3. Okay, so I can only do that. All right. Okay, that's fine. I'm really happy with that scenario. That actually ended up working out really well for us.
Yeah. Okay, I might grab Boots of Striding to give myself a little +2 move when I need it.
Mm-hmm. It'd be funny if I did that so I could be like Boots of Striding plus this. But actually, those winged shoes, the jump have been clutch in several occasions, and that was one of them. Where I had to go over the traps or whatever to do this.
Yeah, I have one ability that has jump, so I'll just rely on that a little.
Yeah.
And get the boots. Give myself some boots. See what else.
How you feeling about doing one more scenario before we call it?
Yep, I think that.
Are you with me? We go to the warehouse and take this woman down.
I agree.
You know, I don't trust this person anyway, and like,
Yeah.
So I clicked on city event because I think that is
city encounter.
Oh, then I have to do the warehouse, but that's fine. Okay, I think it's me this time. As the daylight fades, you find yourselves wandering through a half-crowded market street browsing wares. Hey, over here! You turn in the direction of the voice to see a filthy vermling gesturing from a dark alley. Yeah, you grim-looking chaps. I have something you might be interested in. The vermling holds out a piece of metal covered in sludge. I found this in the sewer. Writing on it I don't understand, but I know it's valuable. You can have it for 10 gold. I'm tempted to say that I want to pay for it because we have 10 gold, and I just got it from selling the iron helmet. You know what I mean? Like,
or
maybe we get screwed, but, you know.
Watch it be a cursed totem.
Right, yeah. Nope. Curious gear. You hand over the gold and take hold of the metal. You wipe off the grime and slop to discover oh, that's true, the mine thief is a vermling. To discover a foreign contraption made of large gears and many moving parts. I like slap my companion on the shoulder. You know the way these if you could figure out what it is, this device might actually be of some worth. Okay. Is that okay? I can yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you can
I can pay more like that?
No. Well, I'm confused.
Like I could pay
the amount of gold that
I could pay more. I guess that's I don't fully understand
have 10
that.
gold total.
Oh no. It's because you're paying 7. If you drop your total down,
I actually can't. I think you have to do it.
Oh. So I could do like
Yeah, no, take more of mine.
Is that really? Okay.
Yeah, I have way more gold than you, so
like how's that? 5 each?
maybe
Or do you want to do
eat me at 20.
Yeah, makes sense. Good?
Yeah.
Oh, bind item to a mercenary. Oh, look at this. During your turn, disarm all traps within range 2. Wow.
You should have it.
Yeah. The only issue is that I can't use it until I level up to 3 because I want to use that healing potion. That's going to be useful. Okay, great. Wonderful. I love it. Great. Okay, so we did the city encounter. So now in Gloomhaven, this is where we would go to the warehouse to do the to search the warehouse's rooms for Jexera. Sound like the plan? That's what we're doing.
Do it. Yep.
We got an Inox bodyguard, living bones, and this living corpse. We've met those two before. The bodyguard is kind of badass. Immunity to poison, disarm, muddle, and stun. Jeez. But you know, nothing venture, nothing gain, right? Yeah, we can do it. Do I? Oh, also, chat. I don't remember this, or Zach, if you remember. To save it, it auto saves, right? So, like, do I need to escape now to save it, or is it already saved before I go into this mission, which is going to be our last of the night? It auto saved. Okay. All right. Good, Zach.
Yep.
All right, Jexera, you will pay for making us slaughter these Inox children who we deeply cared about in every respect. I think you have to confirm.
There we go.
Doot.
At the behest of your mysterious contact, you sneak towards Jexera's warehouse under the cover of night. With any luck,
don't die.
You'll be able to uncover her.
Yeah, okay, uncatchable, thanks. I think I did know that, yeah. That's good.
Hoping to find the warehouse largely abandoned, you instead discover that it's teeming with undead.
Great.
At least that gives you a better idea of her plans. She's clearly been using the necromantic scroll you delivered to raise the undead within the city walls. And now it's time to put them back to rest.
Yeah, we didn't want that to be done, so...
Wow.
Great. Oh, God, another explorer thing, or loot a chest. Now, these are both worth the same number of perk points for me, and, like, either one of us should loot the chest. But again, Explorer seems easier, and it's the same number of perk points. So I think I'm going to choose Explorer. What are you thinking?
I'm choosing Indigent.
Indigent. Oh, don't loot?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that means I should have put the chest for sure, but it's all good.
It's all good.
All right, we're going to take down an evil boss, chat.
Yeah.
Jerk Sarah, am I right?
Yeah. So this is just her warehouse in the middle of the street.
Yeah. We have to search her rooms, and we have to open 1 out of 3 rooms. Okay, so, well, that'd be easy enough. Right. So we have a Living Bones Elite.
Living Bones.
And a trap there too.
I'm a little more powerful.
Wait, did I not equip? Shit, I didn't equip the. All right, we have to restart then because that's not
okay.
Chat, if I abandon the quest, how do I do this to reload? Like, do I go to main menu? What's the best way to do this so I don't screw anything up? Because I forgot to equip my helm, which is not a good thing. So how do I do that? Like, what's the safest way to do it without causing problems? Main menu, abandon quest.
I don't know.
Abandon quest? Is that bad? Yeah, but I mean, does that mean I can't, all of a sudden are we screwed and we can't, does that do something bad to us? We have to do another Gloomhaven encounter? Really? Ah, all right. Sorry.
Wait, I forgot my helm. The skeletons look at each other. I'll be right back.
We'll be back. It wasn't defeat.
It was.
Some bullshit. God damn it. Should have just given me the option to automatically equip it. All right. Head item, yes. There we go. Jeez. As we were saying... Sorry. Oh no, we didn't need to do another Gloomhaven encounter.
Cool.
Because I guess we were in the city already.
Best of your
Alright, we already did this.
hoping to find.
Yep. So that's okay. Alright. Oh, layabout. Gain 7 or fewer experience points during the scenario. Yeah, no, that's not going to happen.
I'm going to do kill 5 or more. Okay. Easy enough.
All right, Schmiggles.
Let's try that again.
Oh. Boop.
Okay. Okay. As we were saying, yes, it's equipped this time. Here it is. Okay. Right. So, sorry about that. I got my throwing knives, and I could... Range is 3. So if I move up 1, I could... Oh, well, interestingly, I could pull... Range 3. No, same problem. Okay. So, yeah, if I move up 1, I could move the skeleton... over to... I could then use throwing knives on both those guys. So I could do that. Or if you want to have them come to us and then we flank strike them, or, you know.
I want to get my parasitic influence where I heal on each of my melee attacks set up early. So that means that's going to be my bottom. So I'm not really going to move much. I can attack 2 with a range of 4 and immobilize.
Okay, yeah, their innate ability is that they can attack, they can target 2 on an attack. So we want to make sure that if, like, we're flanking them or something, they can attack both of us. Oh, yeah, we're still selecting our starting hexes. Are we? Yeah, we are. We're still selecting our starting hexes. Oh, that's right. So I can put myself in front and then throwing knives them both if I start there. So this was... I forgot that this is when we start the... Yeah.
Okay.
So where do you want to be there?
Yeah. I'm gonna actually want to move up in attacks. So
I can throwing knives them, and then I can pull one of them to us. Because I'm in range of both. Like, I could pull this guy.
is there a way we can take out one of them, actually, just entirely?
Well, my throwing knives are 2. That's 4. And then if I can pull them...
I can deal...
Actually, you know what? Help me out on this one, Uncatchable or Jeff. If I put myself where Zac is right now, right? If I'm here, then if I'm, for Zac's benefit, I'm here. Then when I pull them, that's still range 3. When I pull them, I can pull this guy through this trap and to here, correct? Because if I could do that, that would mean throwing knives first, 2 damage to each, hopefully. And then I pull him through the trap, that's another damage, so that's 3 damage. And then he arrives to you, and he would have 3 damage, meaning you could maybe take him out the rest of that turn. Yes, if you're in that spot, you can pull him through the trap. Okay, so do you mind being here? Yeah, exactly. And then you put yourself there. Yeah. Yep. Yes, indeed.
Awesome.
Okay. So I am going to go with throwing knives.
So he's going to end up in front of us?
He's going to end up in front of us because that's top, that's bottom. It's not a burn. It's 10 and 12. Do you have, you want to go after that, theoretically?
Is what you're doing, will it kill him or will...
No. It will hurt him, but it won't kill him. I mean,
fine,
it could kill him,
because
but...
then I can try to kill him.
Okay. You're setting up for double attack if Zac isn't stunning, etc.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
yeah,
I'm gonna do... I wish I could do more than 1 damage. Oh, okay. I could. Like this? Yep. Okay. So you're gonna go at what numbers?
I have 10 and 12.
Okay. Right, I can't use that then. Unless I'm okay with going late.
Zac is stunning, yes.
Yes, I am. So, I could go 71.
71?
Yeah, because my other option is I can do 2 attacks in a turn, but I would go at 8, and I have to wait for you to move them, so I can't go at 8. So
what's your second card, though?
71.
Oh, that's the only second card?
Not the only second card, but it's the one that lets me apply the heal 2 on self early, which is what I'm trying to do. But
why do you need to heal yourself?
I don't need to. I was just trying to get the augment on as early as possible. I don't necessarily need to, though. So if I wanted to go after you, because you're going at 10?
Yes. I could go at 12 also, alternatively, but...
Okay, I could go at 20.
Actually, you know what? I just thought of something different. Instead of attacking both of them, if you want to just take out one, then I think I do have something that might do that. Well, it would give us a chance to do that, which is add 2 attack. Yeah, flanking strike. Because I pull him first, bring him through the trap, does 1 damage, that's 5, and then brings him to me, and then my attack is 5 on him. So that doesn't do any damage to the other guy, but...
Yeah, the trap does 2 damage.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So
even
pretty good chance then. And it doesn't burn either.
So then I'll plan around maybe attacking, if you're able to possibly just kill this guy yourself, then I can plan on trying to attack the other guy, but I'll still go after you just in case you don't kill him.
Yeah, and I'll do 4 and 12, which means I'm definitely going first. I mean, almost certainly going first. So attack is top, pull is bottom.
Oh, so if you're going to go 4 and 12, then I can stun this. Then I can do... Well, no, I want to move and then do that. I think we're going to scurry.
Because if we kill him off, then you could go after the other dude, I guess.
Right. So I can move 2. Okay, so yeah, that doesn't really matter which one to do. Okay.
All right.
I
So 4 and
do
12. We all good?
This. Yep.
45. That's not as good as 4. Okay. First order of business. I'm going to pull. I'm going to pull you. That is confirmed. You're going to go here and then here. Get over here. All right. Now I'm going to attack you at 5. And that's how we do it.
Amazing.
Outstanding. All right. 1 down.
All right. I will.
Love it when a plan works out.
Love it when a plan works out. Move here. Skip movement.
Get some gold.
Get some gold. What is this? Why is the health on ourselves and this guy separated? There's that little line at a certain point. You see that? Where it splits the health?
Yeah, it's a good question. What is... I don't know. What is that? Do you know what that is? What that extra little bar is there, chat? It's just a 5-bar gate.
What does that mean?
It just shows you every 5, like if there's a big bar. Times 0.
Oh,
Aha.
okay. I see.
Aha, -1. I will take your 1 damage. Phuh. I laugh in the face of your 1 damage. Okay.
I can go to open the door if you want to try to finish him off.
Yes, I can open wound him. Yeah, I can open wound him. And gain 1, which when it's adjacent to any of your allies. So it'll add a wound. Although I don't remember, to be honest, what a wound does. What does a wound do?
It bleeds.
It is wounded.
Okay.
I think I'm going to do that, although they take 1 damage at the start of their turn when wounded. Outstanding. That's what I like to see. Okay. So then I could do an 11, and I don't know, do I need to move after that? So I guess Venom Shiv was what I would do next. So 11 and 60 would be what I'm looking at. Unless, if you're going to open the door, yeah, no, that's what I would do. So 11 and 60. How's that grab you?
That's great. I might run, open the door, and summon the rat.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Jeff does point out that I do need to open a door for my battle goal. So maybe let me open the door, because I'll be going first anyway. If hopefully I wipe this guy out. I don't even need to wipe him out. I just need to kill him and then move, because he's going to die the next turn anyway.
Okay.
And then I go up to the door.
Would you be able to open the door this turn?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'll plan to... Okay. Wow, you can kill him and move to the door and open it this turn?
I can wound him. I can damage him 4 if all is equal.
Right.
And then he's wounded and he will take a damage the next turn, so he'll die.
Great.
If I get a -1 or whatever, but I only have 1 of those left in my modifiers,
Okay.
so... Wound me not with thine eye, by the tongue. Okay, so if that sounds good, then...
Okay.
That's what we're going to do.
In that case, I'll plan maybe to kill him in case you don't.
Mm-hmm.
And...
Yeah, flexibility would be nice for you so that you can move up and take on with this other one. Yeah, that's true. So he'd be dead next turn even if he wasn't this one. Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. I'm going to be going pretty late, but I think this'll...
Okay.
It'll be
All
okay.
right, let's start with this, shall we? Great. And wounded.
Awesome.
And loving it. Okay.
I'm loving it.
Going to move here and open this door. Okay, I got my perk. We got 2 of our corpses that we got here. All right. So these dudes, whenever they move, they're going to suffer damage when they move. Oh, and the treasure chest is over there. You need that or not?
No.
not? Okay. Because I could get over there by 1, 2, 3. Oh, I only have 2 left. Well, so I'm tempted to move one more. They're going to move towards me, but they're not going to reach me this turn because they have movement of 2, so they're not going to get to me. And then I'll use jump next turn to get over to the chest. Would be the hope.
All right.
So I'm going to go here. Okay. Yep, goodbye. On my turn, I will die.
Okay. So I can move, and I could summon the rat.
Maybe time to summon the rat. Send him off to the
Maybe
left.
time to summon the rat, yeah.
Oh, can you get to the treasure chest? You could do that, and then summon the rat from there.
I don't think so. No, this is as far as I can move.
Oh,
this
I see.
turn.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, because my cards aren't. Well, if I boosted, I could.
It's up to. I mean, there's a trap
Because if I
there
use,
too.
if
So
I would be able to because I'd have jump and I could use my boots of striding that I just bought to get to the chest. I wouldn't be able to summon the rat. Well, no, yeah, I wouldn't be able to summon the rat because unless I summoned it on the trap and really far down this track. So I think maybe it's okay if I move forward to here and summon the rat,
okay.
and then you can get the chest.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zoomy, zoom.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. Come forth, rat. Oh, take damage. This is also good because this guy can't move because he's got a rat.
Great.
Lovely. Okay. Oh, let me see. 1, 2, 3. Hey, can I, you could summon the rat before moving. That's true. Can I throw the knives over obstacles? Does anyone know? Because, boy, that'd be nice. If I could just attack 2 of them and then head over here. Yes, I can shoot over the obstacles. Well. The
I could
plot
also-
thickens.
Would you like to be able to move 4? I'm going to be able to shoot the zombie, actually either zombie, and immobilize one of my choice, as well as give you 4 movement. If you
Well,
want.
the 4 movement, I guess because I could add jump to it, so I'd be okay either way. Yeah, I mean, you know, if you do that, then I would probably not use throwing knives. I would use my swift bow, and I would attack. Maybe you immobilize this dude over here, this guy, and that way he can't get anywhere. This one is already here, so he's just going to keep attacking your rat, presumably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know you have to end your turn in the chest. I know. I'll do that.
Okay. So, do you need the 4 movement? Because I can, in the same turn, I can stun and immobilize. I could stun the one next to the rat, and I could immobilize the one that is still halfway. If I don't give you movement.
I don't have to have the movement. What it would mean is that I would end up using, I would use probably like, I don't know, I'd probably use quick hands and just do the base movement and use my wing boots to get over to the treasure chest. I can't tell if I can fit inside this half hex or not. Can we do that? Jeff, can we go through this half hex? Do you know or no? I cannot? Okay. So, it means I would have to... I mean, what it means is that I would have to take the damage eventually. So I would probably just take it on the way back, I guess. But regardless, yeah, I mean, I guess the answer is I don't need the movement then, because I'll just use, I will use my, like, quick hands or something like that to just move basic. And then I will use swift bow to attack one of these guys. And actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. It would be this guy over here. So if you can immobilize this guy and stun this guy.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Great.
All right. So I am going to Swift Bone, Quick Hands. Or you're going to go before them. We're going to make sure of that, right? Because I have 3664, so.
I have 8 and 9.
Okay, great. Swift Bow. Quick Hands. Right, yep. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Okay. Oh, for a minute, I thought it had somehow gone first. I was like, what? Very confused. Good job, Rat.
Get him, Rat. All right. We will stun.
That corpse is poison. Yeah, let's go.
Heck yeah.
Times 2. About time that popped up. You've been immobilized.
That felt good.
Outstanding work. It's the kind of thing that's made you a legend in the Vermling community.
It is. It is.
Right. Oh, okay.
You will know me for my deeds, for my great powers.
Now I'm wondering, because he can't get to me anyway, now I'm wondering, Zach, you think it makes sense? I could take out this guy right now.
Sure.
If you want me to. Like, should I do that, or should I be...
Still end your turn on the chest?
Yes.
Yeah, do it.
Okay. So I'm going to attack this guy. Because he's going to take because he's going to have to go around to get to us.
Mm-hmm.
Full send? Yeah, okay. So, Swift Bow. Be gone. Okay. And then I'm going to go here. I'm also going to use that, so I jump. Confirm. Okay. Kellis Raven loots. What?
Under. You
Loots
loot under.
something. What under?
Under. Underwear. You got underwear.
Oh, nice. I've always wanted that. Okay. So now that I'm on this side, actually, I can throwing knives. And what is she? 8? I could. Well, all right. So I could throwing knives this guy. Well, okay. Here's what I'm thinking. I could throwing knives the guy, but if I do that, then it means, because I was thinking I could do special mixture, but that's fine. I'll just short rest after I throwing knives and backstab.
I can still let you move 4 right now if you want.
Oh.
But you can't jump, can you?
Can't jump again, yeah. But
you could just take the damage if you wanted.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my backstab. So 6 and 10, because you don't need to go before me, right? Oh, I unlocked.
Not for me, no.
Go ahead. Oh, we unlocked a side scenario. Oh, that's cool. Okay. All right.
So, yeah, I can let you move 4. And I'll move 3. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Right now, I'll loot the gold.
Looted men at work. Okay.
So actually, I'll be 2051.
Okay. Oh. Which means you'll move me 4 afterwards. You probably won't want to move me 4 then, because I don't necessarily want him coming up to us and attacking.
Okay.
You know, like...
You would have preferred the move before your turn?
Yes, I guess.
Yeah, the lowest I can go is 20.
Yeah, so it would be, for me, it would have to be special mixture. Oh, that's interesting, though, because I could make... Okay, so hold on a second. Oh, cancel. Because what I could do instead is... All right, so I have my Horned Helm, right? I need to go 4 more hexes on my turn. If you move me 4 spaces... And I guess you can't fully move me 4 spaces because that would land on your rat. So, right? So you'd only be able to move me 2. But...
Well, my rat moves at the start of my turn towards the closest enemy.
Okay. So then you would move me 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so if you move me there, and then if I were to move 6, does that work? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I could do damage, except for the fact that I don't have any bottom attacks right now. I could poison an enemy. That's it. So no, I don't actually think it makes like the four is it doesn't matter in a way. Like he's going to move like 2, and then I can get to him next turn. So it doesn't really matter one way or the other, I think.
Okay.
So I
Save
will
it and just use this.
So I'm going to throwing knives, and then I'm going to backstab. Oh, which means I'm going to go the other way. Backstab, throwing knives. Oh, the Horned Helm actually activates with him moving you 4. Oh, that's interesting. Really? Sorry, Zach. It's a lot to think about.
It is. It's okay.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, the problem is that it's only a melee attack that it adds, and I don't have a melee. So, no, it's okay. It's a good call, but... Yeah. But it's not... That's not the issue. The issue is not that. The issue is that whatever I have to move, even if you move me there, with my 3 movement, which is what I would have down there, that would be the only thing I have. I mean, I guess I could move 6 and then use a regular attack, but then I'm using up my special mixture, which I don't want to do. No, no, this is good. Ooh, wow, 21. We just got ahead of him. All right, so I'm going to attack you. Confirmed. Oh, nice. Take that. All right. And then I would like to move 6. 1, 2. So I'm going to move... you can only move 2. 1, 2. All right, I'm going to... You mind if I move up and pick up this gold then?
Sure.
Ow. I will receive the damage. Ouch. Um... 1, 2. Yeah. No, I don't want to go that extra space.
Cool.
Could also use a healing potion, but probably won't need to. Okay. Can long rest to get my boots back, because wing boots also jump over obstacles. Oh, that's good to know. Okay.
Okay. Oh, I didn't, yeah, I didn't prepare the move 4 because you said it didn't matter, so.
Right.
Okay. So I can move 3. He's going to move 2, so I'm not going to end next to him. So I'll just go here.
Oh, that's too bad.
I guess I could do more. Yeah, we have to stop him, basically. But...
We'll get him next turn.
Yeah.
I'll get him next time.
Because he's not going to get to us. Also, he's going to take another damage from doing that. Oh.
No.
Oh, that's a special card that does that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to... I should long rest here.
Okay.
Because I get my boots back. And it will also heal me. And no matter what he does to me, like, I can probably stand a... You know, I have enough health that I'll be okay regardless. So I'm going to long rest. Okay. Which means I am the excitement of 99.
I think I don't want to short rest and burn a random card. So I could just do 2 damage to him, and then I'll have to long rest as well.
Okay. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe more than that. Oh, wow. He's going first. That's fine. Ah, whatever. 1 damage. Who cares? Oh, darn it, Plague Rat. Oh,
Interesting.
the plague rat was like,
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, rat.
All right.
Lovely.
Oh yeah, and I applied, so I heal on all of my.
Hey, because the augment? Is that what that is? That's cool.
That's right.
That's very useful.
Okay. And I was forced to load this, so you can do it or not. Oh, you can't. Yeah. It was a move 4 that you can't. Yeah.
I mean, I could move out. I mean, whatever, but I'm going to skip the movement. Okay. I am long resting. I shall perform this long rest. Oh, and I have to figure out which of these I'm getting rid of. I shall get rid of Quick Hands. Okay. All right. So 2 left on this dude.
I'm gonna long rest as well.
Okay. So I should take him out then.
Yep.
All right. Don't need to heal him anymore. See, I don't need to wound him, so what I'm thinking here is attack 3 should be enough to get rid of him, and it also is my lowest numbered card. But I do need to make sure that we go first, presumably, so that I get rid of him before he attacks you. So, if I attack him there, I'm going to use... I really like open wound. I mean, not to have one. I don't like that. I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to flanking strike here. And then Venom Shiv. And the 4 should be enough to make sure that I absolutely positively kill him. Okay. That's... well... Alright then. Oh, and I could also... Oh, I forgot about that. I also can flanking strike him means that I can, like, get rid of him with 5 now. And I have move 5 on the other one anyway, so that's what I should do.
Awesome.
So I shall do this. Okay, overkill.
Yeah.
He and his living corpse children are added to this. All right, I'm going to run towards the door. You can pick up that gold if you want. But... Okay. Nope. And my turn. Yeah, I did see that. So I have to think about if I want to take the damage. Gee, that rat is slow. I understand he's just a rat, but...
I will get rid...
Yeah.
Of...
It's interesting there's another trap that way. So the question is whether I take that damage, or... Because I have 8 out of 9 health, or do I use the boots?
Fearsome Blade.
Feels like Fearsome Blade is always the one to get rid of.
Yeah.
Move in special mixture, open the door the turn after, huh? Interesting. Yeah, I mean, this next room is going to be the one where we find Jixera, unless we're mistaken. Yeah. So, what do you think about that theory, Zach? So that we move and special mixture to heal. Oh, but then, well... Yeah, I guess. And then you could be over there by the door next, I guess, Zach, right? Because, like, you know.
I can also, if I jump, I think I can get over these obstacles, and I could open the door. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I could open the door, and then I could do an immobilizing attack.
Okay. And I think, so I'd want to have Swift Bow would be useful for this if I get to something where I can see them.
Yeah, we aren't in a rush, but it's nice to be we did end our last scenario,
like on the last
basically
turn.
on the wire, and so I'm gonna try to ride the success while we have it.
Yeah. I'm wondering if maybe I just
So my plan is to jump over these obstacles, open the door, and then attack 2 within range 4 and immobilize whatever's on the other side, assuming that they're within range 4.
All right, and I'm going to have to run up to that trap, and we'll take damage. I'm going to use my open wound here, despite the fact I like that one. I'm going to use open wound and special mixtures, so that means that I may be able to enter into the room, or I might just have to end on the trap, but the door you will have opened by then. And then special mixture will allow me to heal myself once I'm on the trap.
Yep.
So I'm going to,
Yeah, my thought is to give up on the rat, because it can only move 1 square.
Yeah, he'll arrive at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Open wound, special mixture. All right. Oh, actually, you need to go first then, right?
Yeah, but I'm going at 9, so.
Okay. Perfect. Come on, rat.
Loot the gold for us.
What the frick, rat? You can't even go in the gold?
That's funny.
The rat's like...
Ooh, I could use this to add 2. I'm going to do that.
Barreling through the storage shelves, traps, and undead, you finally make it to the back room of the warehouse, face to face with Jexera and her 2 Inox bodyguards.
So you've decided to disrupt my plans instead of help me? You will regret that decision when I return to Gloomhaven with a legion of undead at my back.
Perhaps you should depart the area.
Moving with great speed, Jexera turns and runs from you, flipping out of a window. You make a move to pursue her, but the 2 gargantuan Inox block your advance.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Jeff. I forgot about that.
Maybe I'll move back one.
Yeah, maybe
yeah.
We have to kill both Inox bodyguards. We probably want to, like, route them through this door, right?
Yeah, yep. So I think I'm going to move back to this hex. And then do my...
But wait, before you do that. Because look at their attack pattern. If you hover over them...
Move 1, attack 1?
Yeah, but...
What?
Oh, I'm looking at the... Like, isn't that attack 1 is the entire set of hexes?
Yes, so they would attack...
Right, Jeff? So that means that... Or uncatchable. So that means that you back up... I would back up 1 and go left 1, I think, right?
But then I wouldn't be able to do anything.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just a... What is their attack?
They still need line of sight.
Yeah, and so do I.
That's true. And it's only move 1. It's only attack 1. Move 1 also.
I'm going to chance it.
Okay. Yeah.
And then do this.
Gray is their hex. They'll try to hit as many in red. Okay. Okay.
And I'll immobilize this. Well, I'll immobilize the one that could feasibly see you, I guess. They are immune to things.
Yeah, they're immune
Stun, poison,
to...
disarm, muddle. Okay.
Not immune to immobilize, though.
Yeah.
No,
of course.
Still immobilized, but...
Yeah. All right.
Okay. So, yeah, I forgot about the fact that it wasn't going to be... Oh, jeez, this is not as useful then because I can go over the card.
I wish I had the rat now. I wish the rat could be in the doorway.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm definitely going to do the... I think I have to short rest into it, but eventually going to do the charm where they think that their enemy is their ally.
I think this is going to sound lame, but I don't think it makes sense for me to come up here and like wait for this one to show up and then try to wreck us. And my other option would be I could get into the room. 2, 3, 4. I could get into the room here, but when I get into the room, I'm exposed to both of them. I mean, one of them's immobilized, I guess. And and then I would only be able to heal myself, so I would have to move 3 to poison, which I can't get to because I only have move 3. So these are not ranged in this situation. So rather than do any of that, I think I probably need to move back and heal myself for 1. Like, it's kind of lame, but like I don't.
Yeah.
Because I still have my jump boots, and then next turn I can cross over these obstacles and hit them when I see what they're doing.
Yep.
So I'm going to move 5 back to here. And then I'm going to...
Hello, rat.
Hello, rat. Heal 3. Only healing 1, but it's okay. It does not burn. I still have my healing potion also if I need it. I'm just being a scoundrel, yeah.
Maybe I should have targeted the other one. This one. Yeah.
Oh.
No, that's not that. I mean, it was a giant effect, but 2 damage is okay.
Okay. Ooh, but now that we have that, I can attack 3. I have swift bow. I should have line of sight on this guy. Yeah, I do. I mean, I think. So I should be able to shoot him with swift bow.
Someone messaged you can hold down L, hovering over your own hex to see, and then while you're holding down L, then move to other hexes.
I can do
And
what
you'll
now?
see-
I can hold down
so-
L?
Hover over your own
Yeah.
hex, hold down L. You see
Oh.
the grid line show up, and then now drag your mouse to other hexes.
So that's blocked. That's blocked. Yeah, so I do have it. Oh, very cool. That's very cool. That's very cool. Okay. I could also smoke bomb and burn this now because my next attack I double the value and that might be useful. But it would mean I'd have to wait a turn on an attack.
I could burn a card to... Oh, can he be disarmed? It cannot. Okay.
Oh, I can also... 1, 2, 3. I was gonna say I could pull him, but he's too far away. Yeah, I mean, I think it makes sense for me to be swift bowing him.
Ooh. There's a good chance that... Because I could force an enemy within range to attack an adjacent enemy. They're not adjacent right now, but there's a good chance that if I wait for them to go before me, that I can.
Yeah, but do you... Well, I don't know. Do you want to... Can you want to handle that smoke? Like, I don't know.
My only other option is to move 3, attack 1, so...
Yeah, how... You need to do a long rest to charm him, right?
Yeah.
So can you hit them with a ranged attack and then move out of the way and then... Or if you want a long... Like... You probably have to at least get behind a row of crates and then long rest, because we definitely want them to do the charm thing, like, for sure. All right, sounds good, Tilted. Thanks.
Do you want to move 4 this turn?
And then I would backstab him. And then move the hell out. Don't have a lot of movement, though. So I wouldn't backstab him. I guess I would swift bow him, which seems a little weird, but I would still do that. So if you move
Maybe
me
not.
4, can you move me? Can you move me through?
You would have to apply the jump using an item if you were going to jump, I think.
Yeah, I can do that. But the issue is really, if you move me there, then I backstab him, then I can only move 2 out of the way. 1, 2. Oh, but that's there, though. Which is out of his line of sight, although if he moves forward 1, it isn't. Oh, okay. Well, good luck with the surgery. Thanks for stopping by, Uncatchable. Don't be a stranger. Stop by again. And, yeah, best of luck with the minor surgery. Thanks for the advice and sleep well.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, thank you again for the generosity, too. I appreciate it. Okay, so we're thinking... All right. So, in other words, you move me 4. I jump. 1, 2, 3. I stop there. I backstab him, which gives me a 5 attack on him. And then I back up, and I can go through your space, I imagine. I move out 2, and then I'm on this hex, which I don't think he can get to. That's what I'm thinking.
Is that better than what you originally had planned?
Originally, I was going to attack him. 2, 3, 4. I was going to use my swift bow to do a 3 attack on him. So it's the difference between a 3 attack and a 5 attack, really.
Mm. The 5 attack you would get if I moved you?
The 5, yeah, that's right, yeah. Oh, no, listen, I think we have the best community on Twitch, Uncatchable, so there's more of that where that came from. We do a lot of tabletop on this channel. I'm going to be playing Oblivion Remastered tomorrow night and all that, so a lot of role play and hanging out with good people, so definitely don't be a stranger. I have 9 health to the Mind Thieves 5. Yeah, no, for sure. No, I don't want Zac face tanking this guy.
Yeah, so, I can move out of the way on my turn.
All right, yeah, let's do that. You move me 4. I'll come up there. I'll backstab. I'll have to burn the card, but that's okay. And
if I move you 4, if I move you 4 and also move myself out of the way, I could go at 20. Is that too late?
Not if I... No, because I can use smoke. Oh well. I mean, what it means is that I'd have to use swift bow instead of. I'd have to use it as a movement card, which is not the worst thing in the world. And I would just make sure it was 36-6. Now the only issue is. Now, see, this is really risky though, because if you go at 20. And that makes sure that you go before me, but they may go before 36, and then they obliterate me before I get a chance to do my stuff.
I could go at 8, but then the only downside of that, I can go at 8 and move you 4, but I wouldn't be able to move myself, which means that they would hit me again.
Yeah, and the problem with the extra hex, Jeff, is that I can't do that because that would put me here to get the extra 4, to get the 4. And that then when I go 2 to get out, that only brings me either here or onto the trap and exposed. Yeah, that's not going to work. This is too dangerous. I think we need to do the swift bow instead, which is I can do from range. And yeah, and then I guess and go to zigzag. No, but the issue is not that. The issue is... Oh, I see what you're saying. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I see. 2, 3, 4. Okay, I see what you mean. So then he moves me 4. I backstab. That means that I'm now hitting him with a 6. Okay. But the problem continues to be the same, though, which is that if he's going to do that, we have to figure out how to do that before they go, and I can't go before he does. So if the lowest number he's got is a 20, and my highest number is a 36, then there's a risk that I'll go first, but then they might go second, and that would be bad.
Why don't we... Maybe let's do the safest thing that assures both of our final end turn positions are not going to get us killed. And for me, in order to both move you and myself, I would need to go at 20. if I don't worry about moving you at all, then I can move myself comfortably at like 8.
Yeah, I have a leather tunic, which gives him disadvantage, and a health potion. I might be all right. Channeling back to you seems better. Use that bow. Yeah, I think we need to use the bow. So yes, I think that makes sense then. So I'd say don't worry about me. I'm gonna do.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use. I hate to use those throwing knives, but I'm gonna have to use the smoke bomb here. So I'm gonna use smoke bomb at 12, swift bow at 36. Yeah. So I'm going to use 12, 36, and then you can use whatever you want for your cards.
Okay.
Woo! What a turn. 36.
Oh.
That's fine because that wasn't the first one I picked. I picked 12, so it's fine.
All right.
It's really too bad he wasn't one closer, but that's okay. All right. I'm going to attack you. Confirm. Ah. I say bah.
Bah.
All right. I say bah to you. Okay. So now the question is, I'm going to move 2. I wonder if I can move just like... That's not what I meant to do. Undo. Move. Should I move just over to here, Zach? Because I don't have any... I have throwing knives, but I'm going to need to get them back and whatever. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Yay, the rat is making his way. Yeah.
Okay.
That's true. The -1 off the top right, bigger backstab later. That's a good point, actually.
2.
That was my only -1 that's left in my modifiers, actually. So.
He's gonna move too. So I need to not be next to him. Yeah, it's unfortunate that I'm going first. Too.
Why can't you do the submissive affliction bottom? Because that doesn't burn.
They're not adjacent to each other.
No, that doesn't have to be adjacent. Remember that he's got attack 2, but their attack is like...
No, but look at the card. The hex pattern's gone.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
I think it was just specifically that card.
That's
Otherwise,
weird.
yeah, I would have done that. And that too, when I control them, it doesn't give me access to the card they prepared. It just makes a basic attack.
I see. Okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
That rat is making his way downtown, going
So-
fast. The rat is a summon that Zach is able to bring forth, who's useful, but in this part he's like pretty slow. So
Yeah. Okay, I think I'm just gonna... yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm not really gonna use either of these, so...
could you move up 1, attack him with Scurry, and then use your base movement
Move back 2.
To
The
move
problem
back
with that
2.
is that they're moving 2, so I would end my turn here. He would get to me right there. and hit me.
yeah. Okay. All right.
So
Well,
I think I'm just gonna move back and play it safe.
I mean, we want him in the room anyway, right? So, like,
I'm just gonna chill back here.
yeah, it's a good call. You
And
can always
I will
grant.
use...
Oh, you could grant the rat the move 4.
Oh.
I didn't. Wow. Except that
I
the rat
never
can't jump
considered
over the
that.
obstacles, though. But that's
Right.
interesting, though.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Interesting.
Huh.
I never considered that.
It's a fast rat.
That's a fast rat.
It's a speed rat, a sprat, if you will.
Okay.
Can I pull that guy onto the trap? Because that would be great. Oh, throwing knives. I can hit you both. You really suck. All right. You're going to pay so much. Yeah, buddy. All
I
right.
think I'm gonna short rest to try to get something that is more optimal.
Yeah, I was going to say, you can't long rest,
Oh
though.
yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the scurry. I'll take it.
All right, well, I'm playing these 2 cards, so 6 and 10.
I'm doing this.
I'm doing this. So 6 and 10. Actually, that's a good point. Unless you need to go before me for some reason.
No. I think I'm gonna burn the. I can do the hostile takeover now.
Jeez, that would be epic here.
Yeah. So
let me go first. Let me go on. So I can throw knives at them, and then you can
hostile takeover, which means I'm gonna use the top of something else, which really is sort
All
of
right.
a waste.
Good seeing you as well. Thanks, Jeff. That was a lot of fun. I appreciate you stopping by. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna force them to do that, which is just gonna waste whatever else I do. I can't be stunned, so
You can jump over this obstacle, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Would recommend.
Not planning to.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, if you charm the dude that's if you can charm the dude who's in the hallway.
Yeah.
I know that he has less health, but he then blocks the other guy unless the other guy wants to go in the trap. So
I think I'm gonna prepare this. Yeah. Also take over empathic assault. Empathetic. Great. Within
Good.
3. Great. Cool. All right.
17. Outstanding. All right. So let's start with a little number I like to call throwing knives. There we go.
Great. Easy peasy.
Delightful. Okay. Then I'm going to move 6. Now, should I move? I guess I should move out of the way of the rat. And, now...
It's only going to move 1 anyway.
So what I'm wondering is, if I set myself over here, then I could use... Because I'm going to have to long rest next turn anyway.
Right.
I could then, once the long... Or maybe short rest, I don't know. But once that's done, I'd get the pull back. And I could pull one of these dudes over the trap. And away from you, by the way. So I think I'm going to move over here. Because they can only move 2, attack 2. 1, 2. And the attack pattern doesn't say anything. Yeah, so I'm going to move here. Right here.
Great.
And that way they're not going to be able to get up to me. So it's a little bit of a waste of that 6, but it's okay. Come on, Plague Rat.
Go get him, Plague Rat. Okay. I'm going to force... Oh.
Oh, what
Force
happened?
a normal or elite enemy. These guys are bosses, I guess.
Oh, really?
It doesn't say boss anywhere, but I remember reading boss on the card. Yeah, it's just not letting me select them at all.
That's lame.
That is lame. Okay, so in that case, I can immobilize.
I was gonna say then perhaps do that and then get the hell out of the hell out of
I'm
Dodge.
going to immobilize the guy who's closer to me.
Yep. It's actually good because then the other guy's gonna have to go on the trap if he wants to get around him. Nice, that's good too.
Or he could walk. He's gonna walk through his ally and hit me.
Oh, so then
Yeah.
you need to move. Yeah.
I can't though because I'm stuck.
Can't you jump?
My jump is not tied to an item. It's tied to a card.
Oh.
Yeah, so I will be hit. It's okay.
They're going to attack 2. That's probably okay.
I'll do a screech of frustration.
That terrifies them. They take 45 psychic damage. Ow.
That's fine.
And now he retaliates.
To any attackers within range.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I probably don't have time to long rest. And I don't need to anyway because of the hole. So I'm going to short rest. That's fine. I will happily burn Venom Shiv. Retaliate. Rat-alliate, yes.
Rat-alliate.
Rat-alliate.
Alright, I'm gonna get out of here.
Okay.
And crash that.
Ooh, I can pull that guy. Do I have range? 1, 2, 3. Ah, shoot. Not quite. Not quite. All right. Throwing knife. Swift bow. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. I can damage that dude with swift bow with attack 3. So if I do that...
My rat ally 8 already.
All right. Do you need to go first for any reason?
I'm at 8 right now, but my only plan is to just get myself out of the way.
Okay, which you'll be able to do by you have your card to jump or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay. So in that case, I'm going to swift bow this guy, and then probably he's going to have to come through the trap. So I'm going to basically, I think I might bait him a little bit. 1, 2, 3 could come 3. He can't attack through obstacles, I don't think. He said doubtfully. It's probably safer for me just to stay where I am, actually. So... All right. So I'm going to... that's open wound. Okay. So I'm going to... Swift bow.
Oh. I mean,
Oh wait, I can do smoke bomb. I can make myself invisible and do. Never mind. I have a better idea. I'm going to smoke bomb. I'm going to invisible myself, and then I'm going to swift bow, which should do 6 attack instead of 3.
Great.
Okay. All right. 12, 36, and go. He's going to go before I do.
Go get him, rat.
Come on, rat.
All right.
He's going to move too, though. That's fine.
He
won't be able to get to me.
Do a little attacky.
Times 2. Hey, it's like the second time you've gotten one of those in one of these things.
Oh, and I get to heal too. That's great. I'm a fan.
Is that because you're augment?
That's right.
Nice.
Then I'm gonna get the heck out of here.
I'm out.
I'm gonna go right. I mean, honestly, any of these. Maybe here. Yeah, I'm gonna go right behind the rat, I think.
Okay.
Assuming that they. Yeah.
Can you. Okay. No, it wouldn't have mattered. I wondered if you could have gone through the guy.
No.
To muddle, but that's fine. Ouch. Now I'm retaliating because I'm Superman. I can't tell you how angry I am. Everybody sucks. Okay.
Awesome.
All right, so now I'm going to... Oh, I can't invisible both. Ah, god damn it, this stupid... that's okay, but I will probably also have to get out of dodge. Okay. So, I'm going to attack. Now, this guy...
Kill him.
They want him back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because then I'm going to... Oh, yeah. I know what I'm going to do. Oh, man. That would have been great on the other guy, too, but that's okay. Yeah. All right. Now what I'm going to do, check this out for my next trick. He already went... Actually, I could move out of the way. I wonder if I should move out of the way. Because I have my 2... Because what I was thinking was, I have my winged shoes, so I could jump over an obstacle. So I could do my base move of 2, and just basically end up on this hex over here. But if I do that, I've used up my jump boots, and that means next turn I'm going to have to go like 4, 5, 6, 7 to get back to him.
I think we've got this enough. He's only going to attack 2 that you could. You can only move 2. Maybe you just tank the hit, and
because he's not even going to hit me this turn. He's already went, right?
That's right. Yeah, and you just move up and then jump next turn as we try to loot some of the gold before killing him or something.
Yeah. So basically, I go here.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not at all terrifying.
Okay.
All right.
So, and I can force the rat to move forward.
Also, I can
As long
backstab
as-
him here.
As long as you're out of the way.
That's true, yeah.
I'm going to go at 51.
This is going to be 5 attack. Hopefully it won't even be necessary. I'm going to do 6, and then I'm going to move 3 and poison targeting an adjacent enemy. Although that actually wouldn't do any good. And then I could use the boots for that. So, what if I can jump over an enemy? That'd be pretty cool if I could.
You can, yeah.
Can you jump over an enemy?
I think you can pass through an enemy space when you jump. Because that's the whole point of my one that muddles, is that I pass through enemies to muddle them.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I'm going to, in that event, I am going to backstab him and then move 5. So I'm going to go 5. So 6 and 11. 79. He's going to do that mega attack, though, so...
Mega.
All right. So first of all, attacking you. Please go down. I love every part of that.
That ends the mission, I think.
Yes, so we want to move 5, which means I want to move to where the gold is. I want to move where the gold is.
That's my favorite song from Disney. I want to move where the gold is. I want to see it shining, glistening.
Come on, Plague Rat. Plague Rats, I don't know what to do.
Does nothing.
So now go up to the gold.
1, 2, 3, 4. I cannot.
You can't?
No.
Why not? Oh, because the rat?
I can move. Well, I can't move 4. I can move an ally 4.
Oh. Does the rat loot?
Let's find out. Loot rat. I command thee to loot. Pick up the gold for us.
Squeak.
No.
No. I wonder if you'd move me if I would have picked it up, even though it wasn't my turn again.
Oh, right. I should have done that.
But I don't know if that would have worked.
Yeah. I didn't think about that.
All right. Well, that was, listen,
With the battle behind
easy
you
peasy.
look out the
Yep.
window and see no evidence of the fleeing Valrath. You've stopped her plans for now, but after your brief conversation, it's clear that you need to hunt her down before she can make good on her threats.
You did not kill 5 or more monsters, so
Yeah.
you did not get 1 perk point. 44 damage done that turn that I did, and I killed 5 enemies.
Yeah, gosh.
You took 6 damage, you did 5 healing, I looted 3 piles, 1 chest. You got 8 experience, though, and I got 6 items. Wow, that was
That was easy.
caught off guard. Defeat the Inox bodyguards in the campaign. Okay. All right. It's bringing us back to...
She's beyond my network, the city guard RG says with a shrug when you ask her later. We'd like to make sure she won't cause any more trouble, but she's fled the city and I'm not about to go traipsing through the wilds. You might have more luck with the Aether Enchanter in town, she suggests. She can surely divine the coward's location for you, if you can get her to cooperate.
Cool.
Quest complete. 2 reputation, 4 experience. I think our rep's pretty good now. Underwater Lagoon. I assume that's
all
where
sorts of new locations.
Temple of the Seer. Frozen Hollow. What the frick?
Yeah.
Complete 1 quest in each area of the map. That's interesting.
I think that's my personal goal or whatever.
Oh, I see. Oh, before you have to
retire permanently.
Retire permanently. Yeah.
It's kind of silly, but whatever.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's good. So you want just before we stop, we should probably do the city encounter maybe, because it's not a attack. It's just a thing.
Just a thing.
All right, go ahead.
You decide to head to the Brown Door for the evening to enjoy a quadrille concert. Corruption and crime run rampant in the bar, but the music is unmatched in all of Gloomhaven. You are enjoying yourself immensely when you catch a glimpse of a man in a dark, tattered robe near the back of the room. He appears to be handing vials full of red liquid to a second man.
Do we investigate the exchange?
It does. I mean, passing vials of red liquid is just healing potions, right? Why?
Certainly. It's not a dark red liquid. It's the consistency of blood. Why would it be?
Maybe we... I almost say we leave him alone, but I'm down for either. Doing the same pose.
All right. Whoa! Music's too good to be interrupted. Northern at the back have a great time. We get a perk point.
See, sometimes it's just not your business. And now I can spend.
Now you get a perk. See?
Yeah, it's the third perk point I needed.
I'm almost a
Mind lesson of the day: mind your business.
Mind your own business. That's so ridiculous. Right. You know what a perk is? You get to enjoy music. That's the perk.
Okay, I'm gonna work on getting.
Check out the merchant while you do that.
Remove 4 +0 cards. No, the +0s are fine. I think I'm gonna replace the -2 with a 0.
Okay. We save a gold, by the way, now because of our rep, so it's -1 gold to everything in the shop.
Right.
Would be the case otherwise. Okay, cool.
Cool.
I'm not level 3 yet, but you were in there. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the city. Great. All right. The only thing I don't understand is I don't know why. Oh, I see. Because the curious gear. That's what they meant. Okay. Right. Disarm all traps within range 2. That is going to be super useful when I level up. It's going to be healing potion plus curious gear, like for sure.
Awesome.
So, all right. Well, so we did it. Let me go to the main menu. All progress will be saved. Good.
Cool.
That was awesome, man. So we got some good things accomplished. That first one was real close, even though we thought we had it more in the bag. But the second one we just wrecked. Like that was not close. That was fun. I was and look at this. 19.8% have defeated the Inox bodyguards. That's
really?
Yeah. I wonder why.
Huh.
Because you would think that.
Yeah.
This one I thought it was out. Recover 7 burn card of the spell. Oh, yeah, that's what I did with that other thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but that's cool. That gives us more stuff to work with, and I think the Mind Thief Scoundrel thing has some good synergies. The tanking, I was a little worried about whether we had the sort of tanking ability to do whatever, but actually, I think shifting around is more
exactly.
Useful, you know?
Yeah, we're both pretty mobile. I can summon the rat. I can move you. I can make enemies do stuff.
Yeah.
As the Mind Thief, I don't end up doing anywhere near as much damage as you do, but I think in exchange, I'm getting some battlefield control / utility out of it.
And you're not as fragile as you might think because of all of the when you do the augment thing. So you're getting healed all the time.
Healing 2 every turn.
Yes, you're a little more self-sufficient than one might think, which is helpful. And so I don't need to be running around. Like that one scenario where I had to run back was just because we needed to, because we kept getting unlucky on some of the pulls, whatever. So we
Right.
had to run back. I had to run back to try to help finish him off, but it wasn't because you were in any like real danger health wise.
Mhm.
So.
Yeah, that's great.
That was good. That was good. This was fun. So, all right. Well, thank you and tell the lovely people where they'll see you next, Zach.
Yeah. Lovely people will find me on Arvin Eleron's channel, of course, for Expedition from the Mysterious Peaks, our D&D sci-fi Esper Genesis campaign, and also on the Our Vocalists, where we'll be finishing a D&D one-shot and also Citizen Sleeper.
Mm-hmm.
And then Gen GMs, our GM advice podcast that we have. You'll find clips of that on YouTube mostly. And then on my own Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Zac Clay, where you can find me literally at this exact moment. And on all the socials, usually as Midday Clay. On TikTok, I think I'm Zach the GM. And other than that, yeah, more streams and things coming soon, more clips and other stuff. But that's about it. And it was very fun. Gloomhaven, thematically, is very cool. Lots of interesting ideas for simple campaign ideas. Like, okay, your first quest giver is a little shady, but is giving you good money and good work, and then she's using the necromantic scroll that you gave her to make becomes an enemy, and then da-da-da. So.
And we could have been like, yeah, we don't care, we want the money. Like, actually, I didn't see if they locked out the diamend mine. But I guess you could still go to the diamond mine and get the diamond, right? Like you still get like theoretically. Yeah. No, I did. I like that as well, and it is a game that definitely I started feeling. It's less of a slog. I mean, it's still a brain burn, but it's less of a slog. The higher up you get, and you're not getting the sort of like negative one, like killing off 10 enemies is a fair bit given what I was thinking about in terms of card economy. And it did end up being very close. But again, as we said, that was only because we got super unlucky and we still pulled it out. And this last one, we just destroyed. Like that was no problem at all. So I think it still makes sense for us to not try to get the extra people, extra heroes, because I think having fewer enemies given the card economy is helpful. I'm inclined to stick with just, single heroes for the moment until things alter in terms of the environment of the game, and then we could change it. So,
yep.
So, but all right. Well, thank you, sir. I'm going to let you go. And I will speak soon. Check. We get some love for Zach. Thank you, Zach. It was fun. And I will,
of course,
more havening in the gloom at some point in the future.
Heck yeah. All right. I'll see you all around.
All right, man. See you soon.
Yep. Bye.
All righty. So that is going to do it for us. Let me get rid of that. Let me just shut this down. Yeah, exactly. As I say, the game is like, there are a couple of games that are like this, especially in the sort of board game category, that sort of read like a thematic, like what's called a Ameritrash, which is just like very thematic, consistent, as opposed to a Euro. But whoops, hold on a second. There we go. So it sort of reads like that, but they read like that, but they're actually more strategic games. So a good example of that is a game that I have called Dungeon Twister. Dungeon Twister is a game that feels very fantasy oriented, and it's like a fantasy prison, and you have all these fantasy races. But because of the setup of the game, because of the design of the game, there's really no luck at all associated with it. Like, it's completely based on a certain number of cards. Everyone has the same kinds of cards. They get used once before they all recycle, so you know how much they do or don't have in their hand. So it ends up being essentially very kind of chess-like. And that's okay, but I found the game to be sort of, as a consequence of that, predictable and not super interesting. So it didn't matter that it was like, oh, the theme's fantasy, like that's my jam. It was like, yeah, that's my jam, but I to get to the jam, I have to go through all this stuff that I'd rather not go through. This is a game that has some version of that early on, where I like the theme, but I'm not digging the fact that it's quite as much of a slog as it is to get where you need to go. But again, we were told if you can just stick it out and get through that first scenario, things improve considerably, and it did. We also changed one of the characters. He changed, I think, from Zac changed from Brute to Mind Thief, I think it was, something like that. And all of a sudden, we felt like we were in much better condition, especially once we got past that first scenario. So now we've got like 4 or 5 scenarios under our belt. He's got that extra perk point that allows him. The more perks you get, the better, because the more powerful you get. Yes, you can have a curse here and there, but that's minor compared to having the -2s, the -1s. So. And I feel like my deck is much more consistent now because of that. So it's cool. It's very neat. And I've heard that Frosthaven, that they're working on right now, Frosthaven, the board game, is even better and a little bit less sort of like, I don't want to say paint by numbers, that's not fair, but a little bit less sort of the same gameplay loop that you get with Gloomhaven. So, and that Frosthaven is what they would do next as a result of that. So I was like, great, so far so good. I have been enjoying this game quite a bit, and it's fun to play with friends and once in a while on my own. Not a game I don't think I would stream this game just by myself, but streaming it with someone like Zac, that's a lot of fun. And I think it comes across well. So, but I'm going to rise up on out of here, chat, because it's a Wednesday and I don't usually stream tonight, but I wanted to do it because my usual Wednesday commitment did not happen tonight, and also Community D&D had to cancel. So as a result, I was like, there's an open spot and it's summer break and ArvCon just finished, so I'm going to take advantage of it. But I'm going to be back Thursday night with more Oblivion Remastered. So I hope you folks will stop by if you want to see more running around Tamriel and doing a bunch of side quests and forgetting that there is a main quest. We'll get to it eventually. All that kind of good stuff. And then I'll be back on Saturday with yet more Oblivion Remastered, and that will be the end of May, and then we will move into the month of June. June's going to be a lot of fun. More cat activities. Yes, exactly. June's going to be a blast. June's going to be a lot of fun. June's going to be a good, solid, consistent month. There'll be a little bit of travel here and there that we'll have to take care of and address. And in particular, now that I think of it, I need to see about this one thing. No. Is it in July? All right, I need to see when that actually is. But in fact, I'll check it right now. This should help me know. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to have to make sure I make a note because there's one day that's going to be affected by that, and that is the last weekend in June. So I need to make sure that I am available. I'm going to need to make sure that I'm clear of that because, that's going to affect scheduling. So I have to let Triffid know about that. Update Triffid about June 28th. Okay. But otherwise, besides that, I'm going to be around here most of the month, doing some writing and watching the kids once they're out of school about mid-month. My son's birthday is going to be coming up this coming Sunday. Actually, not this coming weekend, but the weekend after is going to be his birthday. He's going to be turning 9 years old, Mini Arv. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And doing a lot of streaming with you folks. So June is going to be a relatively speaking chill month. Once we get into July, then I've got a little bit of travel to do. I'm going to be going to ReaderCon middle of the month. Obviously, there's July 4th. And then towards the end of the month is when things get really busy because we're going to be heading off to Gen Con for the Writer Symposium, which is going to be awesome. We're also going to be getting everything ready for Greyshade, the Greyshade launch happening at Gen Con. We're going to do that, and then that's going to move into the first week of August. We'll be home for about a week. Then we're going out to Seattle for Seattle Worldcon. I'll be out there for a couple of weeks. And then coming back, we've got a couple of events around town in August, and then my semester gets started early September. So that whole stretch basically leading into from basically like more or less a little bit in July, mid-July, and then late July, basically all the way until the end of August is going to be, like first week of September is going to be pretty busy. So there's going to be a lot of moving around and a lot of moving parts. So June is going to be pretty stable for the most part. And so I'm looking forward to a little bit of that before we get into the other busyness of travel and the like. But if you like what you saw and heard today, chat, I hope you will follow the channel. I hope you will check out our YouTube with !ArvTube. And thanks for everyone who was watching over there on my YouTube channel. I appreciate it. Please subscribe to us over there. It's free for you to do that, but it really helps us out. Discord is !ArvCord. You can hang out with the Arvanauts in between streams. Twitter is !ArvTweets, where you can get that again is only going to be I'm only going to be on Twitter until I get up to 1,000 followers on Blue Sky. I'm at 892 or 1 or 2 or something like that now. So once we get 1,000 on Blue Sky, then I'm going to lock down my Twitter account and I will not use it anymore. And I will just use Blue Sky, which is going to be great because that way I don't have to be supporting Twitter, and especially because I don't have to be blogging in 2 sites. I would like to just microblog in 1. Thanks. So Blue Sky will suit me just fine. And that's !ArvSky for that. Website for this, arvaneleron.com. And again, don't forget to check out Gen GM's, my show with Zach on DM and GM tips as well. arvaneleron.com for the website. On the financial side, !Arv Shops, the merchandise area. !Arv Treon is that Patreon right there, sitting at $88 a month. You can get cool stuff there, unique stuff that you can't get from subbing. If we get that to, I'm really trying to get that back to triple digits, so I hope we'll be able to do that. You get those custom sub badges and emotes to use here, there, and everywhere across Twitch if you sub to the channel, which you cannot get if you just do the Patreon. So the idea is that you can get something unique from each, but you can get inspirations from both Patreon and subbing to the channel to help our players, which is always a good thing, so consider doing that. On the publishing side, Icarus is my graphic novel from Athos Arts. Library, that's my Tales and Tomes, The Forbidden Library, my 5e adventure and sourcebook from Alligator Alley Entertainment, and Greyshade is my Greyshade IP, Greyshade Renegade Heretic, the Grey Assassin trilogy from Athos Arts, award-winning. You can get that there right now at that link. You can also get the audiobook of Greyshade from our very own Trent Sparks there, and you can pre-order the Greyshade tabletop role-playing game, which is going to be out in August at Gen Con of this year, August of this year at Gen Con. So you can pre-order that, designed by our very own Brandon O'Brien, and coming out from Alligator Alley. It's going to be awesome. And that, I think, is going to do it, except to say BLM, Black Lives Matter, important to affirm and assert the significance and importance of Black lives, Help Now, the World Health Organization page on suicide prevention, important to reach out to others when you need help and reach out to others when they need help as well, and Ukraine, UKRAINE, to help the people of Ukraine as they fight back against an illegal and illegitimate war with bravery and courage, and send the message we'll do so for others in the future as well. Thank you to the wonderful folks who made this a great stream tonight. Thank you to my wonderful mods as always, Prince Justin, Triffity Metz. Thank you so much to Nonstop. Thank you to Jeff. Thank you to Bit. Thank you to Darth Sisu. Thank you to, then some of these are the people hanging out in Zach's chat. So thank you to Dinox Chad, Dragon Spear, Gaia Shield, I think are on mine. So's Guitars, so's Jagtris. Lady Arian might be over on Zach's. Thanks to Mrs. Dunsel. I think Dirty Penguin was over on Zach's. Not sure about Rick V. And of course, Zac Clay, who was over there, but also over with me. So thanks for all of that. And thank you again for the raids to Alphabet Streams, and also to the Kids Are Asleep for the raids tonight. I appreciate that very much. That's going to do it for me. More Gloomhaven with Zach and me, probably sometime next month. I would imagine we'll get something in. But otherwise, I will see you folks here Thursday night for more Oblivion Remastered. Until then, everyone, please be good to each other and have a good night.